What's, what's up, everybody? I'm a nobody trying to be somebody. This is the start of the Silver Show. Cue the intro. Decent. Decent. Let's see. Let that rip.
Freedom, chase the stars above. World record dreams ain't that tough. Counting numbers past the skies. Million plus.
Hey, yo! What's up, Sheffy? Ah! Hold on, I gotta warm my voice up. I gotta warm up my esophagus. What? Not what I meant. You late tonight, bro? Super late. But I do have something kind of cool that happened today. Where's it at? 1 second. What you been up to, dude? What you been up to today, Sheffy? Yeah, you trying to run that for sure tomorrow. 1 second. Dude, where's it? Making the music movie? Oh, I forgot. Yes. Show your support for Silva is crazy. Oh, I don't have channel memberships yet. Interesting. Bro, I just was able to make channel memberships. Check this out, bro. Oh, wait, I haven't even posted it. Hold on. Oops. Yo, check it out, Sheffy. Where's this at? Yo, Chef, you down to pay a little 500? Yeah, Chef, you down to pay a little 500? Yo, Mike! Yeehaw! Yo, it's crazy. I'll be on the Discord around 3:30 tomorrow. Yo, Solid, are you down for Dungeons and Dragons tomorrow? Be honest. Yo, congratulations. Appreciate it. I made the first badge. I made the first badge 500, so I'm just playing. Imagine though, how like people can actually do that. I'm down if I run it. I'm in. Dude, pull up tomorrow, bro. I'm so down. So down. 1 second. I don't know why my music is over here. Yo, Mike, have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons? What's up, Zonk? Yo, Zonk, I put my, I like, how do I say it? I just became a YouTube partner, bro. I set my loyalty badges at 500. You down? How is that even possible, bro? That's crazy work. I set the first tier at $3. I should have did $1 on second thought. Yeah, on second thought, I probably should have did $1. You're late, bro. I'm super late. I know. It's been rough. It's been a rough one, bro. I know. You know what I'm proud of though? At least I'm proud I'm streaming. In my head. In my head, I keep saying, yo, just don't stream today. Don't do it. Anyways. This is what I wish my house could look like, bro. I wish I could just live here and just stare forever. Wander and ponder. I've seen people send You seen people send $500 super chats? Congrats, but Fortnite is crazy. Yo, Sheffy, you're not a real supporter if you're not down to spend $499. Come on, bro. That's light work. That is outrageous. Who's paying? Anybody down? Dude, never in a million years could I see somebody doing that. Like, you're able to set like different tiers, right? 500 is freaking ridiculous. Anyways. They look down on me. What's up, Mike? What's up, Solid? What's up, Chef? Yo, so we're doing Dungeons and Dragons tomorrow. What's the word? So down. I got a very interesting YouTube recommendation page. What is it, Zonk? Name it. I'll look it up right now. If you don't know, we did lose yesterday. Very interesting. Did lose yesterday for the second time. It can't be decoy. Blank OY. Look on Discord. That Christopher Charles? That's Charlie. Wait, this is Charlie's whip on Grand Theft Auto? My car in the game Robin and I are playing. Oh, this is Saints Row. Bro, Peterson said he's Malcolming till he dies. You gotta scroll a bit. What am I supposed to be looking up? I forgot. YouTube recommendation page. Is it this? Hold on. Excuse me. Is it this? I can't turn it down. You're not who? You are not Jimmy. Who the freak is that, bro? I'm unaware. Wait, why is he so smooth with it though? Hold on. You gotta look at his feet. Look at his feet. Hold on. Why is he that smooth with it though? What the heck? What the freak? W. Johnson. Watch this. Johnson and Johnson. Jonathan Johnson. The Johnson family, bro. Hold on. I lost track of all my Johnsons, but the Johnson family. That's like, how many Johnsons are in the Johnson family? 1 second. We need to figure this out. How many Johnsons? 1 second. Sorry. Are in the Johnson family show. 1 second. How many Johnsons are in the Johnson family show? Hold on. Anyways, y'all know the joke, bro. Y'all know the joke. Wait, this is super loud. But wait, I gotta name them. All right, Johnson and Johnson. Jonathan Johnson. Dude, I lost all track of my Johnsons, I gotta be honest. Johnson family. Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson. Dwayne Johnson. Boris Johnson. There's a dude named Hulk Johnson, bro. You gotta respect that. Did I count the Johnson family again? I'm not sure. I'm stuck on 8. 8 is a solid Johnson. You could LOL building a house like that costs like 2,000. Wait, building a house like what? I forgot. Oh, in that little house, in that little hut. Yeah, but where can I find the land to build this? With this view. I need this view right here, bro. You got me? This view right here. You got me or no? Virtual Insanity is a great video. What's up, Tori? Wait, what is Virtual Insanity? Yo, we got so many weird things going on in life right now. Hold on, my creative juices are bopping. Yo, we got so many wild things going on in life right now. AI, space, the telescopes that are like zooming super far out, bro. Why did it pop up instantly? The video, I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch the video, bro. It's more up though. You want me to scroll more up? It's a different video. Excuse me. What's up, Tori? What's up, Wally? On and on. What's up, Tori? The walls are moving in and out, but the floor isn't. It's all a camera trick. It's an amazing vid. All right, now you got me. Now I got to look at it a little bit. Hold on. I'm scared of looking at music videos, dude. The other day I did, and it instantly like it blocked my videos. So if you go look at the stream from like 2 days ago, it has no live chat. I'm scared of looking at live videos, except for the ones I already know. Like this one hasn't ever done anything. Maybe the older videos, especially, would be like better, like not as bad. Interesting. Anywhere in South Carolina on the beach? Ooh, okay. Okay. So they're saying I can find this in South Carolina, anywhere on the beach. This is like a shed, bro. I'd be okay with this though. All I need is this little room right here, just to stream, and my bed right here, bro. I'm vibing. I'm not even trolling. I need a little path though to like. I guess I could go fishing, get food a lot. That's a vibe though, I gotta be honest. See, the weird thing is I'm stuck between wanting to live like this and the city. Like I would love to live like this and in the city. Where would y'all live? If y'all could live anywhere in the world right now, where would y'all live? Me, I got 3 places. I'd be moving Cali. I'd be moving to like somewhere in Japan, Tokyo, that area vibe. Wait, where's my 3rd spot? I made up the 3rd one. Interesting. Where would the 3rd one be? Oh, I don't want to say like Colorado, right? I want to say like another like. No joke. I would like to see what like Egypt and stuff like that is like. I probably wouldn't want to live there. Just check it out. No way, Solid just posted the first chat. Yo, shout out to Solid, bro. I appreciate that. And I like it too, I can. Congratulations, brother. You've been grinding to get here. That's insane, bro. Appreciate that. Thanks, Solid. You know what's crazy is now I like... Interesting. Very interesting. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. The first one, the foundation. I named... Alright, I guess I can show y'all. Hold on. Yo, that's crazy, Solid. I appreciate that, dude. That's wild. You know what's so funny? Not funny, but like how life comes around. Not that I've like dreamed of that moment, right? I don't want to like right. But like I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. Like off the top of my head. I appreciate that, bro. What's so crazy is man, that's crazy to think about, like coming full circle type of deal. And this is just the beginning, bro. I appreciate that so much. No jokes, Solid. Thank you. Insane. You know what? You know what's honest? Like, honestly, I guess I had a feeling though Solid would be the first one. I'll say that. Anyways, let's see. That's crazy, Solid. Thanks, bro. I want to see if it shows like what I said. Oh, I'm in review. I set it up right now. I don't know if I should click edit. I'm kind of scared. The first dono, that is wild. Not that like, never expect that, right? Very insane. Appreciate that, bro. I sent it again. All right, let's see. Jorking it. Literally, the first thing I see is jorking it, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna look at that, man. All right. I'll give it until it says something weird, bro. Until something weird happens.
Now, if you're anything like me, you've seen this video by this guy where he beat Minecraft while beating himself.
Yeah, all right, yeah. That's all I needed to hear, bucko. That's all I needed to hear. Meow, what's up, Wally? Does everyone like Reboot Wally or Wally Darling? I don't think anybody watches it. Wally? No wonder, LOL. Young artists realize it's better to have free. I wonder if you could like pin that forever. Can't. Young artists realize it's better to have free promotion than take out someone's video just because of money. Yeah, that's what I think it is. Like, yeah. Especially like smaller, younger artists, yeah, stuff like that. I sent the vid, Tank with the super chat. Yeah, I appreciate it. That's crazy. So sweet, Tanky. Thank you. Yeah, Mike, I really appreciate that. I just found out that the XP system is pay to win. Huh? It gave me like 250 XP for that. That's wild. Fan fun. That is wild. 250. Speech. Wait, what do you mean speech? For the word? That is crazy, bro. This is the beginning, no joke. Now I feel like no joke. So I don't know if y'all were here yesterday or y'all heard the things, what I was saying yesterday. Yesterday I was saying like, I don't know, just long story short, yesterday I was asking for a sign, right? Or it might have been yesterday or the day before. I was asking for a sign. I hadn't seen my nephew in like 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. I really like, my nephew's like, you know, one of the people I really care about, whatever. So anyway, he's been asking for a sign. And then he literally popped up. I think it was the day before yesterday. Yesterday, I don't really remember. But anyways, now today, it's like another sign, you know. Very interesting. I don't know why I have 2 of the same songs on there also. That is also very interesting. Wow, interesting. I signed up when I get paid, hello. Chefy, you signed up for the 500? Yo, Chefy, you're a gangster. I appreciate that. Wow, hello. Peterson, hour 600. So, yo, Peterson, go to sleep, buddy. I still don't even know what Malcolming is, and I'm scared to ask. Mike Hunt, Mike Hunt, I watched Resurrect Dead, and it was amazing. Dude, Flatland. I was supposed to watch that for like 3 days now, and I keep forgetting. Supposedly a really thought-provoking movie. Eating some beef jerky. Yo, what's y'all's favorite type of beef jerky? Teriyaki, 100% for me. Why can't I think of this word? Employ? Too many. Excuse me. Give me a W-2 and a salary as your editor, and I'll consider the 500. See, Sheffy, here's the plan, bro. Triforce. Yo, Sheffy, you got jokes, buddy. Yo, Sheffy, you got jokes, buddy. Sheffy, look, you pay the $500 in membership, and then I'll pay you in salary the $500. Bah, bah, bah. Too soon? Definitely too soon, bro. Too soon. You're right. Too soon, Sheffy Band. You know what's crazy? There was like this little YouTube survey thing, like in my I don't know, channel thing. Anyways, I did this YouTube survey thing, and like I want to be able to like ban people or like time people out for like a minute and it not delete. Anyways, I like did a long survey, like talking crap to YouTube. Not really, but like just calling them out on a bunch of stuff. It's kind of funny. Tori, I need some help. I'm literally lost in the sauce right now. Leroy? Can I go Leroy Jenkins? No way. Oh, man. What was Resurrect Dead? What was it about? Let's see. Was it 7.2? 65%? With cryptic messages being left on street files across North and South America, one man takes it upon himself to try and decipher them. Why did this make me think of North Korea? What was it? Was it good? Solid? Also solid. Did you see those people make it back home from space yesterday? Did you actually watch the entire thing? Malcolming it means good. All right, buddy. We're not talking about that. Dude, I'm making up words. I got nothing. Enjoy, duh, enjoy. Too soon, Sheffy. Ay, 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 yeah. Ay, 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 yeah. It could also be like double, oh, I don't like none of this. I don't like none of what's going on right here. That could have been decent, actually. Hello, I'm gonna need that in writing. I've been getting banned like every other night. Hello. I'm a Malcolm. I'm locked in. Wait, you're locked in now? That's crazy. Thorn? Oh, on the last one or this one? Okay, Thorn. I don't need to use the Y anymore. THORN. I can't. Oh, you're saying for the last one. Interesting. It's about a mystery who put these tiles all over the world. Has anybody heard of Banksy? A person named Banksy? He's like an artist. Banksy art. Speaking of like, well, not even speaking of, I was watching a lot of the SpaceX, well, not SpaceX, Star Talk. I watched like 3 or 4 videos last night. Super interesting. Honestly, I would love to just watch stuff like this and react to it. Because a lot of the questions I've been asking and talking about on stream, like, they kind of go in depth on it. Anyways, this is Banksy. When I was like in, I don't know, high school, I was like in art class. This is who I enjoyed. This dude made some of the coolest paintings and nobody knew who he was. They still don't, I don't believe. Like, this is art, like this is a wall. Hard to explain. These paintings are so like abstract, I don't know. Not abstract, but like different. I'm trying to think if I remember any of them. A lot of these are like newer ones. I do remember this one. Do remember this one. That one's like one of the most classic ones of all time. Yeah, this one right here too. He did like a lot more. I don't know. And Banksy was so cool to me growing up because it was like mysterious. And like speaking of like the movie like Mysteria and who placed all these things, I always wanted to do like something like really cool. Actually, not even too long ago, like 2 months ago, I looked up the hacker. Like, you know, the guy that made like the famous like algorithmic code hidden thing. I don't know. Guy that made the secret code challenge thing. I don't know. Oh, what's the guy's name? We were talking about it like 2 months ago. You should have listened to Kung Pao Chicken. Definitely not. A rich board guy? A rich board guy. Oh, the one who put the mysteries all over the tiles? Or the who put the tiles all over a world? Story. Bang! Actually, Storm. Because I don't need to use the Y. Ah, that's bad. Yeah. I guess that's not. Oh, yeah, it is bad, actually. Holy shit, partner. What's up, Mono? Mono! The world's most famous graffiti artist. Right. I got you. Yep, I watched it. Wasn't as good as when they land here in Florida, but it was awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I think it's always like really scary, you know, because I don't, you know, people don't want nothing to go wrong. Always kind of scary to be watching. Ebony? Yeah. So it's like gonna be this and then a double, you think? I mean, I don't think there's. Yeah. This is interesting. There's a great documentary about Banksy called Exit Through the Gift Shop. Dude, I swear, like, they listen and are able to Do y'all think the computers and the phones are actually listening? Be honest. You know when you like you'll be like, haha, I would think I should buy like I don't know like what's something random like haha I need a new phone charger, and then you hop on your phone and like phone chargers are randomly popping up, right? Is that real? Is it coincidental? Does it happen to you almost every single day like it happens to me? Is it because the algorithms are so good and they already know how to... Very scary. Yo, Sheffy would know that, bro. Sheffy has in-depth conversations with me. Exit through the gift shop. I will definitely have to watch this. I'm gonna have to come back and watch this. I'm just putting it in my history. This is scary. The scene when he shows the guy his shoebox is full of cash was my favorite part. Of which movie? The exit through the gift shop or the tiles one? What was it called? Resurrect the Dead, that's what it's called. Supposedly, hold on, Sheffy. That is absolutely diabolical, and I need to get documentation of this. Supposedly, hold on, that is absolutely outrageous. And listen to me, I type like this every single day, and I laugh at myself every day. But supposedly, hold on, I have to copy it. Copy. Let's try to translate that. Yo, Sheffy, supposedly is outrageous.
Supposedly.
Who?
Supposedly.
Oh, I'm dropping and breaking things. Sheffy, what'd you say? One more time. Sheffy, I didn't hear you. My bad, Sheffy. What'd you say?
Supposedly.
Who? One second. No, I'm listening, Sheffy. Supposedly? I promise you, I'm cooked also. Like, whenever I'm trying to type something in and like, normally I love spelling things correctly, like, right? Like, I love typing and spelling things correctly when I'm typing like fast and stuff, but sometimes I just type and whiff it. I don't even care. You talking about DEF CON? What was I talking about? I'm not sure. Sipad Saz. No, dude, I have to have that in my head.
Supposedly.
Supposedly, man. Supposedly. Supposedly is. Sorry. What's up, Mono, bro? Goofy, interesting. Hobby Lobby, Bobby Foggy. Ooh, thanks for that. Thanks, Peterson. You're right. Hobby Lobby. Those are some good ones. Hobby Lobby. Bobby, I'm not sure. Foggy's good. Yeah. No, oh, who was I talking about? The guy, the hacker man. That's what we're talking about. No, he's a guy that, okay, here it is. CIA guy code challenge. I don't know, like cracking the uncrackable code. This is what it was. Cracking the Uncrackable Code by Jim, what's his name? Jim Sanborn. No joke, like 2 months ago, I was gonna message him. I think I even did send him a message, to be honest. I don't know. I might have. I'm pretty sure I looked up his email and I might have sent him a message. I'm not even trolling. And I said, like, yo, bro, I'm down to be your protege and not tell anybody. But I think I just told everybody now. So that might not be the best. But this could also be like a red herring, right? Like the start of the challenge. Anyways, I messaged him and told him, like, bro, I'm down. Like, I'm down. Never know. One day I might have a code. I might be giving out a code secretly. The world may never know. I mean, actually, they might soon on. Or Elite Code Challenge. It's a good song, LOL. Holy shit, partner, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, Mono. Miss y'all. Thank you, Mono. I miss you too, bro. Thank you for coming back. Appreciate it. I hope you found what you're looking for. Felt a little, You never know how this life's go, bro, so. Double letter like OO, definitely. But it's not an OO anymore. I gotta go back to break. Toodles. Thanks for coming, Mono. Appreciate it. Lobby, hobby, foggy, etc. Soggy? No S. My bad. I'm trying to catch back up. I'm 5 minutes in the past right now. I'm at 113. Look, I'm 5 minutes in the past. No S. Yes, I know they listen. I'm trying to catch back up to y'all in the future. You know they listen. So if they listen to us, that means they're listening to every single conversation we're having. And your phones are also listening to every single conversation you're having, like while your phone is just sitting here, right? While your phone is just sitting there, it's listening, right? Isn't that interesting? Because sometimes I'll be talking and saying things and then it'll pop up on my phone. It's not like I'm on the phone talking about it and then it's picking up those words. It's just like, I'm just like using my phone and it's actively, I guess, like monitoring. Has been proven. Yes, they actually are listening. I don't really think about stuff. It's not like I think about it like I'm scared and cautious and worried. And I guess this is kind of weird because, like, I'm a normal human, bro, and I know there's some scary people out there. So, like, if the CIA is listening to them, I mean, I'm not too, like, upset about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to say normal. Like, everybody's, like, weird and different, right? But, like, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, there's some people out there that want to cause harm and stuff like that. And is the CIA, like, do I care? Like, obviously, like, it's horrible. In a perfect world, I would never want, like, people to be intruded upon, stuff like that. Privacy is, like, I advocate for that all, et cetera, right? Is it already happening? Like, do I have any control in it? I mean, maybe I could not use my phone forever. Like, we just have to be a part of it regardless, right? So in my head, I'm like, I mean, look, take all my data, bro. I don't care. I actually do care, obviously, right? In a perfect world, I would never want that to happen. Everybody deserves their privacy, et cetera, et cetera. The mics on phones have a constant flow of electricity going in them. Unless you have the battery completely out, it's on and listening. Dude, that's a great way to look at it. Not a great way to look at it. That's like great insight. The mics on phones have a constant flow of electricity going in them. Unless you have the battery completely out, it's on and listening. Even then, you can run a DC current to it from afar and power. Ooh. See, bro, there's like some super hackers out there, right? That are like using these like pads to steal these cars, right? These aren't the super hackers. These are like the base level dudes, right? They're using these pads to like, they're like hacking like Wi-Fi signal and like stealing these like high-end cars, right? Stuff like that. Like these whatchamacallit? They're doing all kinds of stuff like that, right? So like if there was some like real bad dude out there, that's what scares me, bro. But like what scares me like that, I always think positive. Like there's also some people that want the best in the world, right? We just gotta hope the good outweighs the bad. Yeah, Banksy was getting big, and he's like, I don't know what to do with all this money. How is he making the money? Like, from my understanding, like, when I was younger, he was just doing street graffiti. How is he actually getting paid from it, you know? Just by his name? My phone is broken. My phone is broken, guys. I'm sorry. What do you mean? What happened, Chevy? Oh, Sipo Sadly. Who? Sipo Sadly? Oh no, I just exposed myself. No! I did not see that. Nobody's seen that. Hold on, no, what was it? Sipo Sadly, bro. Yay, I found it.
Cypos Adbly.
Side post set, my bad. All right, let me get lock in. Sorry, let me fix mine. Dude, I'm still in the past. Let me catch up. Google robot woman pronouncing it like a champ. That was pretty funny, wasn't it? Who is Cypo sadly? I gotta crack that screen. It's all good. What's up, Zonk? Folly? Yo, wait, we can super chat now? Yo, what's up, you? Yeah, bro, I did unlock that. Well, we unlocked that, obviously. Just today. Actually, well, yeah, today I literally set it up right before stream. That's what kind of took me so much longer. I was setting that up for like 20 minutes. I was gonna start late, like normal, a normally late stream, right? It was gonna be late, like 12, 20, 15, 25-ish. But then I started doing that, and there was like another 10, 15. I had to like write the names. I did pricing. Like, I didn't do the pricing. Like, I don't know how like you donate. I don't know how that works. Like super chat works. You don't set those up. I don't know how that works. Polly? Yes, you? I could ask my mom. Don't ask your mom for money, bro. Y'all don't have to do stuff like that. Promise. I gotta go though. Bye-bye. Thanks, you. Have a good night, bro. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for bopping in, bro. A person isn't listening, but a computer is. I for sure don't think, I didn't think like it was a person necessarily. It was like a computer. But I do think like the computer has like keywords. Yo, what's up, Aster? My Discord account got disabled. What happened, bro? What'd you do? Wait, Aster, you're one of the chillest guys I know. How would your account get disabled? What did you do? But anyways, wait, what was I gonna say? Oh, I do think there's keywords that the computer has that like it highlights. For example, whenever I said CIA, right? I'm pretty sure it highlights that. And somebody like it gets sent maybe that 30-second clip. That's what I would do if I was them. That's what I think, like, thinking deep. Because, like, why would somebody be talking about that, right? First, you got to think, why would somebody be talking about that, right? From their perspective. So, that's what I would do. So, if I would do it, I already know some dude, like, at the higher intelligence already thought of it and probably doing it. Avoiding all surveillance only puts you on the radar more. That's true, too, bro. You just try to avoid it and, like, that's a good point. People pay for the art sometimes. I love it when he exposes himself. Hello. People pay for the art. That's true. He didn't he sell the banana? I don't know how that happened. Like, see, this is like a publicity stunt that's like, Banksy was way too cool for this, right? It feels kind of forced, but maybe he did it like, maybe he did it and it was like actually cool. Banksy shredded painting. Like maybe he actually like, I don't know. Something just seems forced about this.
Was shredded before their eyes. No sooner did the gavel come down to mark the sale of Banksy's Girl with Balloon for a record $1.4 million, did the picture start to slip out of its frame into shreds below.
It's definitely one of these people. Like, it's like her. It's one of these people, bro. Hold on. Because like he has to be in the room to set this off, right?
$1.4 million.
He has to be in the room to set this off, unless it's somebody else, right? Which I would assume he would pay somebody else to do it for him. Like this girl right here, not even looking.
Below. The anonymous artist claims to be behind the stunt. On Instagram, he posted a photo of his prank with the caption, "Going, gone." In a later post, he explained how he did it.
A few years ago, secretly built a shred.
And it seems this stunt was years in the making. He claims he built the shredder into the painting's frame in case it ever sold at auction.
I gotta be honest, actually, man, maybe it is actually really cool, bro. Like, I've always felt kind of weird about this one because I'm like, it seemed kind of like attention seeky, a little weird. Is this set up? Could this be fake? Like, how is somebody gonna pay $1 million and then you're gonna shred it? Like, are they still paying for it? Do they get their money back? Does it not go through? Like, it always was a little weird to me. And I love Banksy. Like, I've always loved him. So I was like, oh, interesting.
Witnesses couldn't believe what they were seeing. We can only
But like, who did this? Who
imagine
shredded it,
what
bro?
the
I think that's the
buyer
coolest
was
part.
thinking. The person's identity.
Okay, I mean, she did look after all.
We can only imagine what the buyer
Like, these
was
reactions
thinking.
are pretty
The
normal.
person's identity has
These people are already looking right here, though, but maybe they're just looking.
witnesses couldn't
Like, she hears it going off and immediately looks up. Yeah, I think my stream just lagged out. My bad. Let's see. My bad. I think my stream. Yeah, what's up, 420? Sorry, I've been yapping for a while. Let me see. Banksy was selling stuff by that time of the documentary through a person or two who he trusted. Interesting. That's probably, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. People he trusts. What's up, Sheffy? LO, yo, what's good? Yo, what's up, 420? Yeah, keywords is exactly how it works. Like, the list that went around, it had weird stuff like the modern numbers of A. Wait, there's a list that went around? What does that mean, Saw? There's a list that went around that they look for? I don't know. I think I use the same password I use, but it looks like I can't really get on Discord anymore. I'm sure there's a way you could reset your password, bro. Am I a chill guy? Like, I'm totally chill. Are you a chill guy? I gotta be honest. I'm not sure. I would have
been
to...
revealed. Sotheby's claims it was shot
I'm
by
not the
son.
determining
The auction
factor
house
on
is
if you're not
also
a chill
trying
guy,
to-
I guess. Because I don't really know you. Oh, just... Let's lock in, bro. There's no way I could lose back-to-back days in a row, White. That doesn't happen. Like, would we? That statement is the art. His art isn't supposed to be for the rich. So was he still selling it? Like, how's that work? It's for us. How did it actually work? Did he still sell it? Was he like, got you, goobers? This only made it worth more. What's good? Yo, what's up, Charlie? We'll get in your car and you'll need to kiss me on the backseat. It's only worth more? Interesting. That is cool, right? That would make it worth more because it was like the first like stunt like that. Probably a clock timer mechanism inside. Well, I think like right after it sold, it went off. So like the timing on that would have to be incredible. Like he would have to time that. Oh yeah, the dude's gonna be going once, going twice, sold. You know, he's gonna be like going for 100, 100,000, 200,000. You know, he's gonna be like calculate that. It had to be somebody in the room click the button to shred it. In my head. Exactly, that's art. Take a break from stream and pop in and say what's up. Come back. Yeah, I appreciate that, Charlie. Well, in history, many paintings were painted over. Yo, that's scary to think about. Wow, that's scary to think about, Tori. You just opened my mind a little bit. Like, it's already obvious, right? How much history has been destroyed. But think about, like, how much, like, actually history even has been destroyed before that, like, on purpose. Like, isn't that scary? Like, the burning of the books, Alexandria, and stuff like that, the library. Like, imagine even if we had more history and, like, we were just delaying ourselves. Wow, that's crazy. Fuck the establishment. Eat the rich. Art isn't supposed to be bought for a tax write-off. It's to be enjoyed by all. I couldn't agree more, bro. But also, wait. In that same statement, the rich is a part of all. And that's only when you can be truly fair, right? When you say the establishment, eat the rich, art isn't supposed to be bought for a tax write-off. I agree. It's supposed to be enjoyed by all. That's true. The rich is unfortunately a part of that all. But I get what you're saying, you know, they're greedy and they store it away and they buy it for profit and tax write-offs. I understand, right? I'm like not past that, but like, it's like, you already know that's gonna happen regardless. Normal art isn't even art. I wonder, what's the most famous pieces of art right now that's like, oh, like the Declaration of Independence, bro. Who has that? Who has the Declaration of Independence? It's definitely, It's gotta be a museum or some rich dude. The Declaration of Independence. The National Archives in Washington, D.C. Wait, it's a copy? Or it's considered the official document. Interesting. Normal art isn't even art? What kind of art? Nowadays, like the word art is like so broad. Which is a good thing. I love art. I think you can be creative in a gazillion different ways. Excuse me, going outside to watch the launch, but I'll be right back. Wait, there's a launch going on right now? Bro, it's just satellites for the Amazon's project. This is pretty crazy, to be honest. Stream lag, yeah. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Polly, I can't. Okay, look, I need to lock in. I need to lock in. 1 second though. Let's watch this. Dang, that thing took off, boy. That is crazy. Dude, SpaceX, I mean, say whatever you want about Elon, bro. They are doing the dang thing when it comes to rockets, launching them, bringing them back. Like, look at all this force and power, bro. Like, this is going into the sky, into space. Like, look at the pitch black darkness, though. Isn't that scary, bro? Yo, pitch black darkness for... What? Oh, what happened? So crazy. That is wild. All right, watch this. Golly, is golly a word? Gee, golly willikers. Golly is a word. That's crazy. Used to express surprise of interest. Every time I tap change password, it does nothing. How does that happen? Are you doing it on your phone? Maybe if you're doing it on your phone and you're doing it on, like, say Google, try to do it on your phone and do it on, like, the other app that you got. I don't know, the, like, Internet Explorer. I don't know what it is on their phone, but has to be Polly. There's so many words it could be right now. Lobby, hobby. It could be lobby, hobby. I definitely need to use a B. Goofy. I mean, I guess I could use an F or a G. I need to use an L for sure. Interesting. You're back, goat. Appreciate you, Snakey. If I had a wish, it would be to resurrect the Library of Alexandria. I love that wish. If I had a wish, I would wish for more wishes. And then they would tell me that's not fair, and I would be greedy and lose all my wishes. Mona Lisa is the most famous painting. Ooh, interesting. Who owns the Mona Lisa? The French Republic. The Mona Lisa was drawn in 1519, bro. Shout out. Shout out to 1519. Imagine life then. The statue of the Thinker is the most famous statue. Statue of the Thinker. Oh, dude, that is a fire statue. That is fire. I gotta be honest. That's me. I was playing. No joke. I'm very comfortable. No, that's like how I think. Like, I always did this though. I've always put my hand like. I've always done this, that, or like something to do with like. I love when South Park makes fun of gingers because I'm ginger myself and I find it funny the way they depict them. People tell me all the time. Sorry, South Park, I actually can't play it, but Ginger Kid was one of the most famous episodes of all time. Wait, no, it wasn't South Park. Who was it? Was Tosh Point? No, it was this guy. Gingers have no soul. Wow, this is a throwback. This is a throwback.
I just wanted to say that it really irritates me.
Y'all know what I gotta do. It's time. This should be a little quickie. Should I start putting a black background so it just doesn't look that bad? I'll draw them in red. It's gonna be a quick little artist rendition. Watch this. Gotta fix your tip. Make sure your tip is fixed at all times. Okay. Hold on, I need to unfix this tip. No, that did not work. Okay, then I'm gonna have to do it like this. I'm just gonna have to free ball this Johnson. I can actually use the color white. Where's my tip? There we go. No, what am I doing? What is that? Shape? Can I use the shape, bro? He does have like an oval head, bro. I think it's fair for this one. I like this. I actually really like this a lot. It replays in my head. Fix your tip. Give me a second, let me cook. Sorry, I'm locked in. My creative juices are flowing. As you can tell, like, look, speaking of art and Banksy, this is Sylvie. Sorry, that was whack. This is she love me. This is art. He does got blue eyes. Let's see. Yo, this is art. Can I draw his nose red? Like, how do I draw? I guess I draw white, actually. That's not white. That's not white. All right, buddy, where's the white? What's happening? Color swap this. Oh, there it is. That doesn't look like a nose. 1 second, sorry, I'm locked in.
When it was me and you, but every time I meet somebody new, it's like deja vu. I swear they sound.
Why is that kind of good?
It's like they know my skin. Every word they say sounds just like him, and it goes like this. We'll get in your car and you'll lean to kiss me. We'll talk for hours and lie on the backseat.
1 second.
And then one random night when everything changes, you won't reply and we'll go back to strangers.
Don't like that.
We'll go back to strangers.
Something about this. Hold on, I can nail this. Give me 1 second.
Go back to strangers. Something that
That's not it. He's not smiling.
Every time I date somebody new, I feel vulnerable that it'll never change.
What?
Stay like this,
I love it.
never-ending day embrace.
This is literally a 1-to-1 replica.
Like this. We'll get in your car,
I don't know how to draw it any better.
kiss me, we'll talk for hours
What am I
and
missing?
on the backseat.
Is it that? Why is it that there are these launches almost daily? Yo, Tori, it's actually incredible. Tori asking the real questions. Why is it that there are launches almost daily? Well, there's a lot of things that you can say about that. I think it's really incredible that they're able to launch almost every day, right? Like doing different things like satellites here, satellites there. I think satellites kind of go out, you know, they die eventually and then they got to put new ones. I don't know the case. I don't know why they're doing so many. You're right. Why is this dude looking deep into my soul? I'm kind of getting scared. It's the window of time and weather. It's the window of time and weather. When it goes like this. Seeing these launches every 3 days is why I invested in space companies like ASTS. That's smart. That's really smart, Solid. Especially you seeing them firsthand, knowing how well they're gonna do, especially stuff like that. Lots of moolah, it really is. If you want to launch satellites, you need to wait for an empty zone where you can launch and put one up. If you don't wait, there's a chance of smashing into another satellite. That's very true. Also, there's like a lot of space debris. It's kind of crazy. And the International Space Station. Poppy is another one. Oh, God. The guy's a stand-up comedian now. This guy? No way. Fling for letters? Fling befog for letters? I'll look at that right now, Tori. Sorry. Or bluff. Or bluff for letters? Interesting. Can you play Afro Man Graveyard Shift? Afro Man Graveyard Shift is crazy. What's up, Gyro? Eugene Dingleberry Jr. Yo, that's a goated name. It sucks that you have thousands of followers, including me, but barely anyone watch your stream. I don't have thousands. Hello? I meant hundreds, huh? That's okay. This is the start. Nobody's ever just gonna randomly watch the start of the stream. It's okay, you know. This is the ground. This is the foundation. Anyways, shout out to my dude. What's his name? I promise you, I am not worried about that, bro. This is the beginning of something great. This is the beginning of something great. What's this guy's name? Copper Cab. Wait, he's actually, wait. He's still going, bro. Queso?
I've just come back to YouTube.
Yo, this is Queso. This is, oh no. Wait, no, this is, hold on, let me cook something. This is Play-Doh. No, let me get something good. This is, oh no. I kind of like that one.
I'm mad at you people. Already, you can all go fuck yourselves. I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
Why not? What fuck me? What? Why not fuck me?
Less than a week, and y'all are already pissing me
Why are you
off.
yelling at me?
I am not in a cult.
Yo, if you gotta say you're not in a cult, you might. This dude's in a cult. I'm just playing.
I am not in a cult. I'm not starting a cult. I'm not in a cult. I would
Why does he
never
remind me of Charlie? I'm
join
sorry.
a cult.
Charlie.
You know, I'm a Christian. You know what I mean? Like I said in my
Shout
very
out to all the
video,
Christians.
I'm a Christian.
I go to church. I'm a Christian.
And that hasn't changed. I'm still a Christian.
Shout
So,
out.
I don't know where the cult stuff is coming from. Nothing that I'm doing has anything to do with religion specifically. It is not like, you know, a religious thing necessarily. It is literally
Where is
a
he
movement
at?
for me to help get the population percentage of redheads
Why did he just post up in the car and start making the video while he's mid-drive?
up. So stop telling me
What are you yelling at me for?
I'm in a fucking cult. I'm not in a cult. Stop saying that shit. It's annoying me. It's annoying me. And it's taking away from the movement. It's literally
Wait, what's the movement? Whenever you gotta say it's taken away from the movement, bro, your perks have been improved. Oh snap. So True Queso Pisto? Oh no, hold on. I can get something good. Let me think of something good. What's his
you
name?
know, probably preventing
Copper
some people from
Cab. His name is Copper Cab.
joining or taking it seriously, and I will be taken seriously. We're not doing all this other we're not doing a fucking repeat of the last time
Why is it raining, bro? I don't know what's raining. I gotta call it out, bro. I didn't want to, right? Because something was happening. Like I don't know. Is it raining?
I will be taken seriously. I will be taken seriously. You're not gonna mock me like you used to.
It's not a cult. It's a movement.
I'm a grown up now. I'm driving a car on my own with two hands. Okay? So
I kind of like this dude. I gotta be honest. He's changed 2 to 3 years ago. He was trying to do stand up. I'm sure everybody, like, you know, everybody's just trying to find their path in life. That's what's kind of scary. Not scary. It's cool and fun, but it's also kind of scary because everybody pivots. You never know, bro. You never know how, unless you're like very comfortable and like you don't have to ever worry about, you know, things of like that nature.
shut the fuck up with that cult nonsense. Pissing me the fuck off. Enough. I've had enough.
Yo, this is Queso. Yo, Queso and this guy need to do a team up. Yo, I need this dude to team up with Queso right now.
And by the way, and I know you're watching this right now, Harold Ball.
How does he know?
I want my and I know you're watching this right now. Harold Balder, I want my tiger shirt back. I want my I want my tiger shirt back.
It's working on me, bro. I gotta be honest. This is working on me.
Give it back.
This is working on me.
I know you got it. I've got the pictures you sent me on WhatsApp.
Bro just wants his tiger shirt back. He just wants his tiger shirt back, bro. I mean, give him his tiger shirt back. I feel
Wait,
you.
who the fuck uses WhatsApp anymore?
I don't know.
Leave me alone with the cult shit. All of you watching right now, enough.
My bad.
I'm not in a fucking cult.
That's pretty funny, bro. I actually enjoyed that. That was funny. Interesting. Very interesting. I actually really enjoyed that. That was cool. That was funny. I think this guy's in a cult. I think that guy is definitely in a cult. I do. If I had to assume something, I would assume he would be in a cult. He sounds like Jack Black if being ill at helium. Let's see. Wait, let's see what he was doing 2 to 3 years ago. I just want to see him try to do a little bit of stand-up real quick. That's a funny thumbnail. Oh, I like it. I like it, bro. I'm gonna subscribe to dude. You know, I don't really subscribe much. I like it. Let's see. This is what? 5 years ago. I'm building a ginger-only nation. Yo, wait, where's he at? Yo, wait, who brought up South Park? Let's see. Who brought up South Park and this dude? Zonk did. Yo, Zonk, this is your leader right here, bro. Join the cult. Dude, tell me that's not Queso with a bald head. I can see this dude being pretty funny. See, the thing about me is, like, even if, like, say it's not my certain type of comedy or style, like, perhaps, I would still try to support it, because I try to support people that are, like, you know, try to put themselves out there. It's hard. It's hard to put yourself out there. No joke. Like, it's easy to just, like, be a streamer, be successful, right? But from the ground floor, stuff like that, kind of hard. Let's see. Not enough aspect ratio in the world for that collab. Bluff. What was Tori saying? Tori said bluff. Blurf. Interesting. I don't know if I can send a double F. What did Tori say? She said fling, F-L-I-N-G, B fog, B-E-F, B-E-F-G. I get B-F-G. B-L-U-F, B-L-F. Very interesting, very interesting. Humpty Dumpty from Shrek is his twin? Hold on, let's look him up. Humpty Dumpty Shrek. Oh, man, I need to rewatch Shrek, bro. Yeah, Shrek is such a goated movie, man. Good time. You know what sucks is time can't go backwards, bro. When are we gonna invent the ability to make time go backwards? That's what we need. I did it. Oh yeah, that's so funny. Shout out to Queso. Shout out to whatever that dude's name is. I forgot. Pisto is fire though. Pisto. All right, bluff. I feel like I can find something. P-L. I can go pluck. And I can get a bunch of letters. P-L-U-C-K. Do I really even need the K? I get the P, the L, the C. Would it ever be a double C? C-O-C-K-Y. It could be cocky. Needs an O. So what I'm doing right now, I know the O is going to go right here for the most part. I don't know, but I'm just like banking that the O is going to go right here, right? So I'm just skipping it and trying to get in as many letters as possible. Try youth, Y-O-U-T-H. Can't try youth right now. Clipped? I forgot. I don't remember what it was. Do I like pluck, bluck, pluck, gluck, gluck? Is that a word? I like that a little bit better. Do I like pluck better? Hoppy, hoppy. Doesn't work. Pluck, pluck. Do I like that? I'm not sure. Build, F for foggy. And folly, and the L tells us 1 D for dolly. Field gives us 2, F and L. So you think it's F? So why don't I just go flock maybe for the F-L-O-C-K? Polly is a good one. Polly. On the next words, I can do like P, G. On the next words, I go P, G, B maybe. Check the soundboard I got you right now. Flock. Field F for Foggy and Folly, and the L tells which one. And D for Dolly? No D. I think Flock works. Let's listen to this. Ah! Okay, B maybe? Is it Hobby? That black hole stream was weird yesterday. What's up, bro? What's up, Gyro? Black hole stream? You want to know? I was thinking about black holes more and more. Like I've been thinking like, oh man. Let's see. 1 second. Watch this. I'm gonna show you what I've been watching on YouTube. What did I see? History. Let's see. This is what I was watching yesterday after stream. Will we meet our alien neighbors in 2031? What else? There's a few more. Astrophysicists discuss our first encounters with interstellar. What happened to Planet X? How the universe will end. New telescope. Is our universe inside a black hole? This is what I watched, actually.
Evidence that our universe might exist inside a black hole.
I'm down to watch this on stream. I didn't actually get to watch it fully. I'm down to watch that. Can't be Polly then? Can't be Polly, no L, you're right. The fact I only have 2 letters is insane. Check the soundboard. Let's check the soundboard. The Spunker in Chief. It's so low. This is me turned up all the way. I don't know if you're able to return that one back up. I'm not sure. And then you have to like tap yourself. See, look, I turned that one to medium volume. Like, look where this is at. I turned that to right here and it was pretty loud, right? I turned the last one all the way up and it was like very low. Very interesting. That's pretty funny. Chevy just be making some... Chevy's so quick with the freaking things, bro. It's so crazy. Hobby Poppy. Right, it can't be Foggy. What about Goggy? No Goggy? Okay. 1 second. Uno Secundo? Is that something? I don't know. I kind of just made that up. Uno Secundo. I think that works. I couldn't turn it up anymore. I don't know. It's so low. I don't know why it's so low. Interesting. I don't know why. It's weird. Yeah, those were mentioned a little while back. Hobby and Poppy. Yeah, I mean, I just can't send like Hobby and Poppy from the beginning, you know. It'd be very risky. I would have to go at H. P. Was I gonna go HPV? I guess I don't need to go B if I go. Is it just those 2 words? Just go HP. Just go help. Bluff or be fog or fling for letters. Lil Boosie, what I learned from the streets. I love Lil Boosie, bro. I don't think I could listen to him right now, though, bro. Yo, Gyro, after all that, what do you think about black holes, bro? I couldn't. Are you behind Tori? He sent Flock. I'm not sure. That was before don't use. I think accidentally like pause it every now and then just gets behind. That was before don't use. Okay. It's just, what was it? What'd you say? Hobby and Poppy? It's just it's just two, right? Right? The last time I said something wasn't two. I need to think about this. Whoppy, Poppy, Powie, Yowie, Yowie? Hoggy, Hoagie? Wait, it's actually a word, but I doubt it would ever be it. Hobby? All right, let's send it. Listen. It's Hobby and Poppy, but let's just send an HP word. Let's go help. Helps, I guess. Man, there's no way it's the triple P. The triple P is out. Is pop, pop, pop. That's literally a pop, pop, pop. I need to be a Pepsi Zero. Speaking of which, great call. Is it actually Poppy? I'm scared. Goppy, yappy, poppy, whoppy. Boppy? No way there's a boppy word. Boppy. Hold on, let me just look this up because I think there is a boppy. There is, bro. No way boppy is a word. Yeah. Yeah, Tori, in hindsight, yeah. Oh well. Poppy, pop, pop, pop. 694. Yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have used that because nobody. Oh, I didn't even consider Bobby. What was it? Boppy is a. I didn't even know that's a like word. Skibbity bop bop, skibbity bop. Is that what that's from? He jumped forward in time. You seen that? I understood the few. Wait, this song makes me feel like I'm on acid in a porta potty at a festival. You don't understand the music is, what the music is, but you still vibe to it. LO. You don't understand what the music is, but you still vibe to it. That's hilarious. Yeah, this song did some stuff to my brain. I don't know what it did, but it did some good stuff to my brain. I believe black holes are wrinkles in time. Check out Sturgy Sentinel Turtles all the way. Wrinkles in time. How does that even work? Like when you say that, what do you actually mean by that? A wrinkle in time. What was I thinking, bro? I had some crazy thoughts. Hold on, paint. I had some crazy thought flowing through my head last night, and I drew it in paint by myself. I was thinking of how all the entire world was created. I was literally trying to go to when the world was nothing. And I was clicking single atoms, right? Because I was learning, like I've been learning so many different things, right? There's like galaxies that spin like this. And there's galaxies that spin like this. Those thoughts didn't even pop in my head, right? So what's the difference between this one and this one, right? Why are they spinning different ways? How could they even possibly spin different ways if we're all spinning around something different, right? But Earth and our solar galaxy, we spin, I don't know, we spin like this, right? I don't know exactly which way we spin. It's either like this or the other way. But we're only 1/3 of all the galaxies in the entire world are like this. So when we look at all the galaxies, only 1/3 of them spin this way. Wait, why is this like blacked out? Why is this like grayed out right here? Kind of weird. You see, I noticed, like, why is it like, why would I move it over? That's weird. Anyways, the other 2/3. That's the worst looking 3 I've ever wrote in my life. Why can I type can I write a 3? Question mark. The other 2/3, oops, spin like this. Why? In my head, I'm like, why? What? Huh? Okay. So I was trying to think, like, I was putting like all these little dots together, right? These are like neurons. And then eventually they get close together, right? And then eventually they form like a gas. And then eventually these gases have movement. Right? They start off as little dots. They start off over here as like dots and atoms, neurons, electrons, whatever the freak, right? Eventually they get so close together, they form a gas. They go to this. Then eventually that gas has movement. Cause like, it's like, it has a flow. I don't know. I honestly don't know how. What I'm trying to understand is like the in-between. The in-between, the nothingness, the standstill of time, like. And then I was trying to understand, like, is that what like black hole, like, how could a black hole even exist in a vast, it doesn't, you know, like, what are we talking about? I know this is weird, but like, hold on. Surprise! Anyways, yeah. So some interesting thoughts. Definitely some interesting thoughts. Last song? Hello, Luck. He jumped forward in time. The hit children's novel A Wrinkle in Time. The hit children's novel. I don't think I've ever seen that. Hi, Silva. Hope you're well. Congrats on YouTube partnership. Thanks, Aaron J. Appreciate you, bro. How have you been? It's been a while. Just talking about life and galaxies and how it started. I'm trying to go to ground zero. This would be 0. Literally time 0. No, the first edition of Willows in the Wind. If you listen to the full song, I won't ask for another song ever. Okay, let's listen. What is it? First edition of Willows in the Wind. Excuse me.
And it's Graham's. Really
Are you talking about this? I just posted a full tutorial on how to make barbecue chicken wings. Wait, where? I would love to see that. Wait, let's read it. Preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Bend the wings and tuck the tips under the large joint to form a triangle. Okay. Season the chicken wings on both sides with salt and pepper. I would personally add like some garlic powders, maybe even some onion powder. Depends. Some paprika on that Johnson. Set wings in a single layer in a large roasting or baking pan. Use 2 pans if you have to. Bake the chicken wings. Yo, I definitely have to add fast. Wait, J-Dog, hold on. Remove the wings from the oven. Pour. Also, I gotta add Chefy. My bad. Add Chefy. Chefy's gonna come in there with the facts. Turn the wings over and bake for 10 minutes longer. Serve hot and cold. That is so funny, bro. Sounds good. The wings actually look, they actually really do sound good. It's almost halfway through the year. Isn't that interesting how fast the year is passing by? Zonked, I'm gonna have to check that out. Sturgill Simpson's Turtles all the way down the hill. Good to hear you, bro. I've been well, thank you. That's awesome, man. Life, listen to me. Well, recently, a little minor storm, but other than that, you know, life, you have to be grateful for what you have, bro. I always have to tell myself that. Like, be grateful for where you have, where you're at in life, what you think about, stuff like that, right?
Introducing better modern sound and country music.
Okay. Watch this speed run. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. That was horrible.
I've seen Jesus play with flames in a lake of fire. I was standing in.
Huh?
Met the devil in Seattle. Spent nights
Every new day is a blessing. That's absolutely facts. 1 second.
met Buddha yet another time.
That's absolutely facts, bro. Really is. But you know what's kind of scary? Maybe I shouldn't even talk about it. Maybe I shouldn't even say that, bro.
But I swear that God was there.
I shouldn't talk like that. It's actually kind of scary. I'm in love with my barbecue chicken wings. Me personally, I've always been a hot wing type. Definitely hot. There's this weird like sweet chili flavor going on. Fire. But yeah, every day honestly is a new blessing. It is. New day to discover knowledge. What is this?
There's a gateway in our minds that leads somewhere out there, far beyond this place.
Flyer? You bang that. You bang that. It's a group effort. What is this, 95? Yeah. Let's bang these. Let's bop, bop, bop. Let's bop these out real quick. 1 second. Watch this like total speed run. My bad. I was just saying something crazy. I should not say that. A-E-I-R-Y. 700 incoming for sure. This is a 700 night. Hot honey wings go so hard. Hot honey? That sounds good. Yo, there's this like, I was gonna say weird. It's sweet. I don't know, chili, spicy, but it's not like sweet chili. I don't know how to explain it. Dairy Fairy. No E, but that's okay. That's fire. Can't do that. Blank IA, blank R. RIA. No. Blank I. Blank AR. Pixar. Hope Shrimps is bigger and bigger, man. One love. I appreciate that guy, right? Honestly, I gotta put in more effort, there's a lot more I could be doing to like make the streams, and I'll get there. I'll get there. I'm slowly discovering what I'm passionate about, the way I want to go about things. I'm at the point right now though, I'm ready. Like I'm ready to do something, you know, new and different. So like comfortable to the point I'm ready to step out and do something. In time, very soon in time. I think I'll be doing like live interviews, asking people questions, what they think about life, etc., etc. I think I'll try to hit like 3 quick questions, like, what do you think about you know, aliens? What do you think about what do you think? Where do you go when you die? You know, things like that. If they're boring, etc., etc., then you know I won't use it. It's interesting. It's interesting. I make a mean buffalo lime sauce. I've never been the biggest like lime. Buffalo, love it. Check your DMs, watch it off stream. Check your Discord DMs, watch it off stream. Wait, I'm supposed to be watching. What did you send earlier, Sheffy? Hold on. Music. Wait, what did you post earlier, Sheffy? Was it art? Here it is. Is this what you wanted me to watch off stream? If you don't know, Sheffy said he's been working on something for a good little while. It's like a background type of deal. I'm interested. Hot honey wings is wild, bro. Definitely hot. Actually, I go mild, bro, because sometimes when it's like too hot, you can't even like enjoy the wings because your mouth is on fire. I go mild to medium. Oh, this is pretty fire. It's a little trippy on the eyeballs though, so I don't know if I can watch it, but I can feel my eyeballs already like. This is different vids. I will, bro. What number are you at now with the counting to 1,000,001, bro? No joke. Like every day for the last like week, and I think that's kind of what's kind of like. I've been thinking about taking that out of my title. I gotta be honest. But even today, no joke, even today, before I started my stream, every time I do my title, I look at it and I'm like, dang, bro, as long as you keep it in your title, you haven't given up, right? Don't give up on that. Because no joke, I think that could be like my way out, like my safe card. Like if all else fails, I just go for that. And like, I'm pretty sure I could go viral off that, right? Like if somebody counted to 1,000,000 nowadays, like I think it would go viral, right? So if all else fails, that's like what I could always do, right? You can always come back to it later. That's why I've always held it in my title and I haven't given up on it and I still say it. No joke, just today I was like, it's a journey, you know, even though I haven't counted in, let's say, probably 2 months, 3 months, as long as I like, it's all a journey, right? I counted hard and then like the journey was, you know, I kind of like went through a lull. I don't know, you know, that does kind of like, I don't like saying I'm going to do something and not do it. And right. And having like counting to 1,000,001 in my title is like me saying I'm going to do it. And essentially I'm not doing it. I've been feeling very weird about that. I do got to be honest. Not sure. Not sure exactly how to go about it. I mean, yeah, but that's a movie. I'm at like 140, 130 something thousand. 34, 33, 35. Raise, no. What word did I just have up there, bro? I forgot. Pixar, I had like this. Did I just go Pixar? Viral. Dang, that bangs. Cigar? C-I-G-A-R. Yeah, that's pretty good too. That would be weird since you just said viral. That would be pretty weird. You know, sometimes it's not always, you know. What else was I gonna say though? There was another sign that I was thinking of yesterday. I think it had something to do with me losing. Oh yeah. It's like another sign. You know like how we lost yesterday? Cigar, yeah, you can't go because of the eye. You're right. And I almost sent that. Thankfully, Tori said no because I was very close to sending that. Hold on, let me look it up. Anyways, like losing yesterday, it was like a sign to me because like in my head, even before I streamed, I was like, I'm ready to do something. And I shouldn't be saying this, right? Like this is just keep this to myself. But I think the one thing that I always like, even if I have nothing else, at least I'll have at least somewhat honesty and openness. I was thinking to myself like, yeah, it's not even bad. I was like, yeah, it's time to like start leveling up the streams in the sense of like doing something new, like stepping out of my comfort zone, doing something, right? Anyways. What is this? Watch this. I blank A blank R no R blank I blank huh? I R blank blank A. Cigar was the first word, all right? You're right, it was. It was literally the first one, and we got a 2 on it. I'm so glad you said that. The Chef, I gotta be honest, this bangs. You can always come back to it later. Yeah, I appreciate that, Aaron. I think that is the goal. Like, it's no joke. I think if I were to like be counting, I'd probably be a lot more viral, probably have a lot more views, whatever. But that's not really important to me. I've enjoyed building what we've built so far way entirely more than, not necessarily brain rotting, but Chevy, there's no way you made this music, right? You just put it all together? Stare? Chevy! It can't be stare, actually, because of the eye. This one is weird. The music mix was done by my buddy, Sacred Pinecone. He's on his way to being on big stages. I didn't make this music, my buddy didn't either. I didn't make the music, my buddy didn't either. Who made it? Interesting. So your buddy made the mix. I have an idea. What's up, Infinite Black Hole? Yo, what's up, Infinite? I drew these two pictures. First of all, we got this picture. If you don't know who this is, then you should know, because this is a 1-to-1 replica. This is another picture I just drew about solar systems and galaxies. Isn't it weird though? Be honest. Why do some galaxies spin one way and some spin the other? Isn't that kind of weird? Like at one point in time, like there was just a bunch of dots of like atoms and neurons and gases. I don't know. This life is weird, bro. Some people's hair is the same way. Wait, that is weird. Some people have their hair go this way, some got it go that way. Tomorrow, no green screen or anything, just counting. I was supposed to be doing that already like a few times. Why no green screen though? I think green screen would still be okay. Just counting though, interesting. Like back to my original roots. Ay. I don't know, bro. I'm scared. I'm like scared to go back. Because once I go back, then I'm like in there, you know? I'm like in there. Like I'm in there and I'm scared to get in there. Yes, it's showing what we did as the OGs. Appreciate that, Bennett. I do appreciate that, bro. Kind of scary though. I'm not gonna be honest. Kind of scary to like count. Not really, right? What am I saying? Did I just cook a little bit? T-R-A-C-E. Did I just cook a little bit? It's better like it's what you wanted to do, bro. That's, I mean, what I'm doing now is literally exactly what I want to do. I've actually pivoted away from doing what I didn't want to do. That made me not want to stream, bro. When I had to count every day, all day, that made me not want to stream. It would be, there was days where I would miss streams like constantly. So many times I would be like, all right, no stream tonight, guys. Sorry. There's like so many times, believe me. I've thought about this a lot. I've thought about this a lot. And that's kind of why I haven't committed back to counting. Just think about it. Like, seriously, just think about it. Think about counting to 1,000,000. It's sort of, count to 1,000. No joke. Just to yourself right now, try to count to 1,000. Now try doing that 100,000 times, or what is it? Probably like 10, yeah, I don't know, 10,000 times or something. Very hard, bro. A D&D stream will go hard here. I think that could be like the next step, bro. It's like D&D. That's totally up to you, LO. I mean, it does kind of seem fun. Like, imagine me counting again. It's crazy. But I just feel like it would be so brain rotty. I'm scared. Also, it can't be traced because there's no I in this. What am I doing? I don't know, bro. I'm scared. Like I said, it's always like a card in the back of my hand. I'd assume gravitational differences would be why they spin different ways. So in this the net rotate in this video right here, actually I need a minute. So I'm gonna play this video and I'm gonna walk away real quick. Honestly, I gotta pee real quick. I'll be back in 1 minute. Time me.
Well, let's back up.
Just joking. Don't time me.
That our
I'll be right back in like 1 minute. Hold on.
Universe
This video is really cool though. Is the universe inside of a black hole? If you don't know, I've kind of been talking about this. Let me see. I'll bring up another paint. Let me see. Paint. Just a real quickie. Let me just do a little quickie on this. Let me set this Johnson up. Let me set this Johnson up. If you don't know, I feel like, I don't feel like, I mean, I'm just guessing, throwing out random ideas, right? Black hole sucks up everything, right? Shoots the wormhole. Pause the music, actually. Long story short, this wormhole, this black hole, sucks up all this energy, shoots it through a wormhole. On the outside is a white hole, and then it just drips on out. But then also there could be two black holes with like, what am I drawing? I think I just drew a big Johnson. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'll be back.
What's up with that? Well, let's back up.
Back up, y'all. Back it up. Hold on. I just drew a big Johnson. All right, hold on. Let me turn on the camera. Take a screenshot. Magic Johnson. Johnson and Johnson. Jonathan Johnson. Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Calvin Johnson. Boris Johnson. The Hulk Johnson. The Johnson family. Long Johnson. Mary Lou Johnson from the Power Rangers. Wait, Long Johnson is crazy. That was 11 Johnsons. Y'all can tell I've been working on my Johnson. I'll be back. I've been working on my Johnson.
Okay, and put some base information on the table.
Be right back. 3 minutes. I hate the way that looks. Hold on. Let me fix this. Not that. It would be this. Be right back. 1 min. I should probably capitalize that because I have everything else capitalized. Hi, future Jake. Hey, future Jake. It's past Jake. I read that actually. I literally altered your timeline. You thought I was going to read that when I got back, but I read it now. I literally just altered our timelines. What? I don't even know what I'm saying. Bro, why is that font so ugly? Why does it look like that? I don't know, bro. It looks hilarious. Anyways, be right back.
Evidence that our universe might exist inside a black hole? What's up with that?
Be right back.
Let's back up for a moment.
Back up!
Okay? And put some base information on the table. A black hole is a region of space and time where the strength of gravity is so high that light has no path to get out of the object. All paths through space-time curve back in on itself. Normally we think of a hole as a hole in the floor, and you fall through, come out the other side. Except it's a three-dimensional hole. You can fall in any direction. That edge, beyond which there's no return, we call the event horizon. It's a horizon. The universe has a horizon too. It is a distance beyond which no information can reach us because the universe isn't old enough for light from anything beyond that horizon to have gotten here yet. By the way, the more mass is in a black hole, the bigger the black hole becomes. In fact, if you run...
No joke? Hold on. Pause everything. This dude just made me think of... I just thought of something crazy. Hold on. Watch this. Camera, turn that off. Watch this. Paint. I'm in my paint bag right now. So a black hole, right? Black hole. This is weird. So black hole, right? We know that it sucks. It just sucks in all light, right? Just sucks it in. Nothing can escape. But what if the event horizon is all that light so densely stuck together? What we think a black hole does is suck it in. But really, black holes have a negative pressure. And they're what's expanding the universe through this energy that's been so like sucked up. That it actually has outside pressure. What we think for it to be going inside, but I don't know, I'm just making this up, right? Because what we know is like the black hole gets sucked, like all these like planets or whatever get sucked up in there, right? Like let's say there's a little planet right here, and then it gets sucked into the black hole. What if it's just stuck circling, but also providing outside negative pressure or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's like accelerating, because we don't know what's accelerating space. Space is forever expanding and accelerating. There's supposedly no like stopping point. Like it's not supposed to get slower. It's supposed to infinitely expand. But what if these bubbles are what's like giving it mass energy? You know what I'm saying? I just thought about that right now.
Twice as massive as another one will be twice the diameter. 10 times as massive.
Until the universe cools off to absolute zero.
Event horizon, which is our practical definition of the size of the black hole, will be 10 times as long. There's a cool exercise.
No joke. I was watching this all last night, like watching a bunch of these videos. I think if Albert Einstein could invest any of his time into anything, like in current day and age, I think he would still be trying to figure out what a black hole is. That's just me guessing. I don't know. I don't have no prior. I think that's what he would be most fascinated in. If I had to guess, because I feel like that's what's most fascinating. I don't know, just because it's fascinating to me. I feel like that's the most fascinating thing, because like, sure, there's other planets, all this other stuff, and galaxies, but what is a black hole? What actually is it? You're telling me space can get sucked in?
Graduate school. You can say, given the mass of the universe, how big would the black hole be that contained this much mass? It's the size.
Anyways, so yeah, I was watching this. I don't think y'all really want to watch it, but this is what I was talking about, the net rotation.
Contents of our universe has sort of a net rotation to it. Well, that'd be kind of weird. So in the study, it observed several hundred galaxies from the best observing directions you can come up with, which is above and below the.
Also, yo, this is another thing. I'm glad I'm watching this video. We see black holes, right? What's like the underneath of the black hole? What's like on the top of the black hole? We think as a black hole is like a two-dimensional thing. In my head, I do. I think of a black hole as like a two-dimensional thing. It's a 3D object. How could a 3D object like exist? You're telling me this is a cylindrical sphere? It's a sphere? Dude, this pressure, it has to have outwards pressure, little PP. Dude, I swear, I think the new tech behind black holes, it has outwards pressure, bro. I think the black holes, it is so formally dense, and the light isn't actually getting sucked in there. It's actually forming like pressure and energy. But I don't know. Wouldn't we notice like a black hole and then like stuff being pushed off of the black hole? Like if it was producing outward stuff, wouldn't we see stuff shooting out of the black hole?
Plane of our Milky Way, and it noticed a net.
This is weird, bro. Big Chungus came out in 1941, which means it's possible that Albert Einstein saw Big Chungus. There's no way Big Chungus came out then. Big Chungus. Now that is history right there, Solid Tank. Thanks for that, bro.
Rotation of spiral galaxies in one direction versus the other. So if you look at spiral galaxies, if half of them sort of
See, this is what I was like
that.
I love asking questions like, why would what? I try to see patterns in things. What is that? How?
The opposite way, then they kind of cancel.
Why does remember on this one, why does our galaxy, oh God, Why does our galaxy spin this way? And we're the ones that have life. Do the ones that spin this way? Like, how could something be spinning like... I was literally like closing my eyes and trying to understand, like, how can something be spinning like this and be spinning like this, but nothing in between? Like, but there's still a force. So wouldn't there be leftovers? Like, wouldn't there be leftover in between that, like, caused it to spin a certain way? I'm literally trying to go to the beginning of time where it's, like, zero, blankness. And that's where I got this picture. The dots. Like, all the dots. I was trying to go to, like, how it'd be dots, then it'd be gas, then they'd be flowing, and then they would, like, form into this. into that.
But if most of them are rotating in the
Black holes, my bad, Aaron J. I just seen this, bro. Black holes don't lead anywhere. The only thing inside a black hole is the singularity. All right, let's actually look up what the singularity is so I can remember again.
I want you to picture a dot. This dot doesn't look like much, but it completely shatters our understanding of everything. Where the known and the unknown converge into a single, unfathomable point, and the fabric of reality itself unravels. A singularity.
But see, when we say things like that, right? This is how we sum it all down.
Single, unfathomable point, and the fabric of reality.
Oh yeah, the fabric of reality just unravels. Like, you can't just say things like that, right? You have to, like, what does that mean? So, like, we have to go back to this. Like, what?
Into a single, unfathomable point, and the fabric of reality itself.
So we're saying this thing is so that time unravel. Like, what are we talking about?
Unravels. A singularity can be placed in space. It can be placed in time. It can be infinite, everything, and paradoxically, nothing at all. Because in the beginning, there was nothing. The entire universe we know today was packed into a single point.
How? How? How could have nitrogen and oxygen? Where did these nitrogen and oxygen come from? How would there be nothing? And then some mass ball of energy or whatever exploded. Bop, bop, bop. It literally bopped over here, it bopped over there, and it bopped everywhere, bro. How? Where would it have come from? There's a blankness, but there in that blankness, there's like this tiny dot of energy. But in that tiny dot of, where did it come from to form? There was just gases? There's just gas randomly floating. Where'd that gas come from?
People call it the singularity, and that's probably a good way to think about it. It's a singularity. It's hard to predict, like a black hole, what happens past the event horizon.
Right. So once it's implemented, it's very different because it will
Once
be
the
able
genie's
to.
out of the bottle.
So you're saying it's a sphere. That makes me understand it a little bit more. It's a sphere, so it just gets bigger, right? It just like expands in girth. What?
What's going to happen?
And it will be able to. It will
Once
be
the
able
genie's
to.
out of the bottle, what's
Right.
going to happen?
And it will be able to improve itself.
Yes.
That's where it gets spooky, right? The idea that it can do thousands of years of innovation. We're very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And then we'll be just ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
We will be like this ridiculous biological pitting thing trying to stop the gods. No, stop. We like living with a finite lifespan and watching, Norman Rockwell paintings.
It could be terrible.
I want you to picture a dot. This dot doesn't look a single, unfathomable point.
One second.
The fabric of reality itself unravels. A singularity can be placed in space. It can be placed in time. It can be infinite, everything, and paradoxically, nothing at all. Because in the beginning, there was nothing. The entire universe we know today was packed into a single point.
Sorry, I didn't realize it's so low.
Infinitely small, dense, and hot. And then it exploded. Placed in space. It can be placed in time. It can be infinite, everything, and paradoxically, nothing at all. Because in the beginning, there was nothing. The entire universe we know today was packed into a single point that was both infinitely small, dense, and hot. And then
My brain, I'm telling you, my brain, it doesn't mean it's right or wrong.
infinitely small, dense to a
My
single
brain,
point.
all this massive power, a single point? Something's just not, it doesn't mean I'm right or wrong. It doesn't mean I'm right. There's something's not computing.
That was both infinitely small, dense, and hot, and then it exploded.
Then it just busted?
Today, singular, dense, and hot into a single point that was both
Wait, so that means paint. I need paint. That means, you know how we say that time is forever expanding or space is forever expanding? The only way that I could actually believe in this tiny amount of nothing forever expanding is if at one point everything was eventually closing in. The great close-in of space and time. To where it formed this nothingness. And then once it formed so tiny, it exploded. The Big Bang and the Big Rip. But what would have made time and space and all the energy come together? Chungus font. 1 second. Let me catch back up. I was looking into the 2/3 thing, and it's apparently been disproven. Interesting. Big PP. Antimatter. Antimatter is why we keep expanding antimatter. So is antimatter formed through a black hole sucking up the matter? The black hole sucks up the matter, shoots out antimatter. Did I cook? Be honest. Nobody really knows. Mathematically, it can make sense, but then again, on paper, yeah, shouldn't be able to fly, so a white hole appeared. It couldn't have been nothing. There had to be something. That's what I'm trying to say, Sheffy. You should see what I uploaded on the Discord. Give me 1 second. It's hard to comprehend because as humans, we only have things to have a beginning and the end. Trying to compute this will only lead to more confusion. But if we had a beginning and an end, doesn't everything have to have a beginning and an end? How can something have not? How can something had already been started? How can we just like play a video game and already be in the middle of saved data? That's not how that like works. You know what I'm saying? Like the beginning of this was the beginning of that to the beginning of the. What was the beginning of the gas? That's what I'm trying to say. Like you know how there's like little neurons. What was the beginning of the neuron? How did that form? Like you're telling me space is this blankness of nothing. But then like all these gases were just chilling there. Like where did they come from? They had to have come from another dimension. No, but seriously, think about this though. The great squeeze. This is what I'm naming it. The great squeeze. Because if space is always going out, my bad, sorry for blinding y'all. No joke, you know how space, they say it's always expanding. Oh, our space is expanding and accelerating, right? Okay, I hear you. The Big Bang. So did it one time it shrank? Is this a theory? The Great Shrink? The Great Shrink theory? Simulation theory? Could definitely, no joke, the more and more I think about it, I think of a simulation, which is scary to think about. The Great Shrink theory. I don't know. The universe could end with a crunch. So has nobody ever really theorized? Everybody always thinks about the Earth. Well, I'm not talking about the Big Crunch. Maybe it is the Big Crunch. Hold on, let me actually look at it. Because I think that's talking about the after effect. The after, and then it comes back. I'm talking about. My bad, Mike. We've had a very long list of paintings. What was that one? I really don't even remember. To be honest, I don't even remember what that one was. I'm like a mad scientist sometimes. Draw penis? Imagine being in a video game, slit gets turned on, and it seems to come from nowhere. Right, but somebody had placed that video game in there and they turned it on. That kind of like makes me even more scared. Imagine being a video game. Slick gets turned on, it just gets turned on and it seems to come from nowhere. It's like boom and then it just pops up, right? But somebody inserted that game. And somebody before me created me as a kid, right? And then I grew up to insert that game. All right, I'm done gaming for the night. What's up, Pete? Yo, what's up, Charlie? I agree, simulation. A virtual realm would explain a lot. A virtual realm would explain a lot. Solid. It really would. It's never nothing. Nothing is impossible. That's what I can't, I don't know if I say I agree. That's sort of what I believe in also, Sheffy. Because, like, once you say you agree with something, then that means you disagree with other things, right? So, like, my line of thinking is very similar to that, Sheffy, I have to say. What's even more scary is a simulation. Hold on, let's look up simulation theory. Okay, so my bad. I wanted to show Mike this. What I'm talking about, Mike, is you know how they say the Big Bang, right? It just banged. It just bop, bop, bop. It just banged everywhere, right? It just sorry. It just did what it did, right? But how could all this energy come to, like, so that means all this energy had to eventually shrink. Like, it was the great shrinkage. It was very cold out in space and it was the great shrinkage. Yo, that's kind of trolly and funny. So before the Big Bang, there had to be the big shrink. High energy particle collisions create antimatter. High energy particle collisions. So is that what a black hole is doing? A black hole, like this is another theory that I've been talking about. A black hole, what we know, sucks in all this, like, all this dark matter, apparently. It sucks in the dark matter and creates antimatter, question mark? And so the black hole is sucking this stuff in and shooting out antimatter that we don't see, I think. What we think the black hole to do is suck it in, but really I think the light is getting stuck on the event horizon. And it's like spitting out, I don't know. That's what's expanding the universe. The black holes are what expands the universe, I think. I don't know. I'm just theorizing. The Big Crunch, it's called. Eventually, the sun will absorb the Earth. Isn't that crazy?
All data show that we will expand forever on a one-way trip, and the data has never shown that we would ever recollapse.
Well, the data has never shown because we don't have all the data. But we can only go by what we can only go by, right? So there's two ways to look at that. You can be a realist and say, well, we don't have all the data, bro. Like, but then you can also be a realist and say, well, I mean, we can only go on what we can only go on.
The recollapse model was a mathematically allowed possibility in Einstein's general theory.
Sorry, say it again.
One-way trip, and the data has never shown that we would ever recollapse. The recollapse model was
recollapse
a
model.
mathematically allowed possibility in Einstein's general theory of relativity. So you go through all the possible ways the universe can behave while still following the precepts of general relativity. So we are in a one-way trip, which I have found to be philosophically unsettling to many people. What you learn when you study science in general, but astrophysics especially, that you no longer invoke your senses to judge what makes sense, or you no longer invoke your personal philosophies to judge what should be true. The universe is what it is. It really doesn't care about your senses. All data show that we will expand forever on a one-way. Invoke your personal philosophies, especially, that you no longer invoke your philosophically unsettling to many people. What you learn when you study science in general, but astrophysics especially, that you no longer invoke your senses to judge what makes sense.
Right, because, like, we're only limited to our senses. We don't know the other senses.
You no longer invoke your personal philosophies to judge what should be true. The universe is what it is. It really doesn't care about your senses.
One of the worst ways that the universe could end.
Yeah, so this is on the opposite scale of what I'm talking about. This is talking about how it ends. I'm talking about how it began. The universe was in the pool. Let's see. Some think it's just happening over and over. Explode and crunch, explode and crunch, explode and crunch forevers. I think that could possibly be a thing, bro. It's be a billion years before that, though. Hey, yo, what's up, Charlie? We are either an AI that split itself up infinitely to compute deep thought and life, or we are a sleeping god dreaming away loneliness. Okay, let me actually think. Like, no joke. Let me actually think. Where are we? What are we doing? What is this? Like you say, you try to go to the beginning of time when there was nothing, when there was just this. Ah! When it was just this. Think of these dots down here. This is the beginning of time. Just little particles, little dots floating in the sky, floating, right? Oh God, wait. Just little particles floating. Hold on, let me do this, do that, do this, do that. Okay. Anyways, to get rid of these little dots. And then eventually they started making, like, these dots made gas, right? They started like intermingling, right? Started intermingling and like spinning, making gas clouds, right? Then these gas clouds, because they were like, I assume these like atoms were like, and they stuck, and then they started forming gas, right? From whichever way, I don't know like how they were going, I don't know. But Solid Tank said this was debunked. I don't know if it's necessarily debunked or somebody said it wasn't true, like one person. I don't know. I don't know the case, but so did they all spiral the same way? What was the outcome on that, Solid? What was the outcome on that? Because this video was like a year ago when Neil deGrasse Tyson was talking about it. So it could be debunked in the last year. You're right.
The Big Crunch. What would that look like if it happened right now? 13.8 billion years ago, the universe exploded from an...
See, it's always talking about, it's just exploded. They just bopped everywhere, but they don't talk about how the energy got to there. Nobody talks about that. Are we still down for D&D tomorrow at 4? I gotta be honest, 4 is gonna be interesting. Definitely gonna try to make that. I have no mouth yet. I must scream type. What does that mean? I have no mouth yet. I must scream type shit. What does that mean, Chevy? If I'm awake in time, dude, that's what I'm saying, Charlie. I'm gonna try to be awake. The universe was in the pool. What do you mean, Mike? Yes, Chevy's down. You will be. Set an alarm. Robin 2. Hello, Chevy, bro. I didn't get up till 4 today. Interesting. Dead was amazing. Thanks for recommending it. Yo, Mike. Yeah. Solid said he wanted to shout you out for that. Appreciate it. On the movie recommendation. Excuse me. I woke up for maybe an hour, then went right back to bed. That's what happened to me, Charlie. I woke up at 8 p.m. today, and I could have got up. Like, I got up. I heard my cat crying. I got up. I went, like, she wanted to go inside the house, so I let her in. Instantly came back to sleep. I need to stay up one of those days, though. We got shit to do, Charlie. Guys isn't going to grow by itself. Gaio isn't going to... I'll be there, Chevy. Don't worry. So glad you enjoyed Solid. The Music Man was awesome. I enjoyed it, too. Still got to find Pico. Do we do? Little Pecco. Pico, Pecco. Whatever his name is, bro. What's up, you? Rip Pico. You're like me, Silva. I love diving into topics like this. It's so interesting. Yo, Aaron, it's been a little minute, but we've been doing this for, like, the past, like, sort of, like, month. It's been really fun, bro. It's been really fun. I'm kind of in and out tonight doing, You're kind of in and out tonight? What do you mean? Chevy says, I'm about to play some Minecraft 1 on the PlayStation.
Infinitely dense point of...
Minecraft on the PlayStation. Shout out, you. Charlie says, hey, you doing IRL stuff. Ella, drop my phone. Wait, somebody just dropped their phone recently and cracked it. I think it was Charlie. Hello, cock. All right, Zonk. That drawing looks like drunk SpongeBob. I'm scared. That one? Oh, this one? Honestly, don't know. I got a bunch. I'm like all I'm picturing is like a side. You know those green boards with the chalk? And then there's just a frame of me drawing, and it's this at the end of it. I'm doing all this math. The numbers. It's just a cock. Come on, man. Come on. I worked on that. The Big Bang wasn't the beginning of time to me. It wasn't the beginning of time. Time existed without us. It just didn't have a label or someone to keep track of it. Well, I'm not essentially. Well, I mean, all right, now we're playing semantics, but what was the beginning of the gases, right? Like, we're saying time as in, like, time for the general idea of humans and stuff. I'm talking even the gases. What was before the gas? If a tree falls, I've never liked that story of the tree falling because we can always go after and see the tree has fell. So we'll have known if it fell. Never been a fan of that one. It was one study that, and because like people say if the tree falls, you didn't see it fall, did it fall? But like you can go after the fact and see it fell. And if a tree has fell, like we have assumed it fell. Maybe I'm just not smart enough to understand that line of thinking. It was one study and only on that one spot. More expansive studies now claim 50-50 like it was expected. Interesting, okay. Right, because that one study was like, I think 300 galaxies or something. Now that I'm thinking about it again. And I think they did talk about that in the video. More expansive studies now claim 50-50, okay. So it's just generally random. So what does that tell me? If it's just generally random, you never know what it's gonna be. So that means the space in between is having very little effect. Because regardless, it's just 50-50. Huh. There's something to, I mean, maybe there's not something to that, but I need to think about that a little bit. How's everyone's day been? My day's been good, Charlie. Like I said, I woke up maybe 2 hours ago, bro. Horrible. It's horrible. I gotta be honest. Doing good. Love that, Yui. So I have no mouth, but I must scream is a horror concept. So I have no mouth, but I must scream is a horror concept. But it's more of an existential concept. Like, how would you experience without senses? A god would be able to achieve sensation without senses. Interesting. How would you experience without its senses? Hold on, what are our senses? Sense of touch, smell, hear, see, taste. Touch, smell, hear, taste, see. I'm trying to think of like other animals. Like, are they lacking any senses? What if there's a sixth sense, a seventh sense? It was me that happened yesterday. What was it, Charlie? I'm sorry. What were we talking about? Who wants to play Minecraft with Yuhi? You should see what I put on the Discord though. My bad. You said that a few times. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, I've been working on Mike Johnson. I don't know if I like the picture, and honestly, I don't like looking at myself. I think that's just the sadness, depression type of deal that you have to like break out of. That's why I've been like face camming and like getting past that, right? So it's not like I care about that nowadays, but I still like feel weird even looking at myself. It's hilarious. This is what I mean by putting yourself out there. You're gonna look stupid sometimes. Like, look, I feel like I look stupid. Do I feel ego? Do I feel like sad, weird about it, or do I just laugh at that? How do you let that affect you, right? I think it's hilarious though. I've been working on my Johnson. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. We got some good jokes. We got some good jokes going on. Dude, I just got off for the night, or I would. How was Robin, Charlie? AI would be able to construct it in its mind, as in we are just binary at the end. If we are dreams of a god, we are here to experience for experience's sake. AI would be able to construct it in its mind, as in we are just binary at the end. If we are dreams of a god, we are here to experience. Dude, imagine having dreams of like that's like reaching hard. Like, imagine I have a dream in my head and the people in my dream go on to live entire lives. Kind of weird to think about. Where do the people go inside of my dreams? Where do they go? That's kind of scary to think about. 3 hours of COD with the boys and then 2.5 hours of Saints Row with Robin. Love that, Charlie. Glad you had a good. Did you have a good time? How did Robin like it? But would the tree make a noise? Yeah, it would. Interesting. So we're locking in on noise. Irate. So are we, is the theory about making a noise is about falling? Interesting. Does the tree make a noise? I mean, it would have made a noise and affected everything around it. Would I have heard it personally? Would it have made a noise to me? No. Would it have made a noise to the ant, the caterpillar, the bird? Do I consider them less than? I'm not sure. In the sense of like acknowledging. Irate, Tori? Yeah, thank you. I need to send something, sorry. Wait, this is a good wordle. Good song. IRATE. What? Bah, bah, bah. I forgot I need to hit 700 tonight. Watch this. I'm about to knock. Watch how fast I do this one. Watch this. Hold on, let me switch it up a little bit. Literally, this is gonna be in 17 seconds. You can time me. Watch this. 17 starting now. No, but that would have been cool at least, be honest. That would have been cool that would have been kind of cool at least. I had to send it. All right, I give up. I lost. Irate. The quote is, if a tree falls and no one was there to see it, would it make a noise? That's what it was, right? I believe it would. Like I said, well, I actually explained it. To the birds, to the, all the other stuff, you know? I spawned in a spruce biome. I wish there was like a new mode to Minecraft where it was like ultra hardcore. Because I think hardcore is a bit too easy, to be honest. Chevy, if no one is around though, how do you know if it made a sound if no one heard it? Well, Sheffy, I think, I'm not sure. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go live. You know what? I'm gonna go live. Shout Yui. Okay, Yui. Oh, not in the Discord. I can't let that be. I don't think you are though. 1 second. Anyways, let's see. Good luck on viewers. Shout out Snakey. What's up, Snakey? How you been, bro? Cause and effect doesn't stop at perception. Cause and effect. Right. That's how I feel. We got taught we have 5 senses, but now they say we have more. Yo, let's look up a video on senses. That'd be kind of cool, huh? You go live on YouTube, let's see. Are there more senses? Bro, I gotta be honest. Whenever this dude pops up, I'm happy. I like listening to him talk. Is his information good, valid, more informative than others? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Don't always invest your time in but it's okay to invest, to grab little snippets, pick people's brain, right?
Now, I'll bet you've never thought.
Doesn't make me happy. Like, oh yeah, he talked about it. Not like that. I'm not meaning it like that. In the same sense, when I call myself a loser, I'm not calling myself an actual loser, right? Like, I don't actually mean it like that.
About this, but what if there are more senses that the human body hasn't evolved to perceive? Walk with me for a second. Now, I'll bet you've never thought about this, but what if there are more senses that the human body hasn't evolved to perceive? Walk with me for a second. There are at least tens of thousands of animal species who never evolved the sense of sight. They live on the same planet that we do, in the same universe that we do, and yet, if we could communicate with them, the concept of sight would be unimaginable to them and nearly impossible for us to describe. It's the same for us in color. The human eye only has 3 types of photoreceptor cells: blue, red, and green. This combination allows us to see millions of different types of colors. The mantis shrimp, with 16 photoreceptor cells, has the ability to see trillions of different types of colors, which means there are trillions of colors existing all around us that are impossible for us to see and impossible for us to imagine, which begs the question, what are the other sensory things that exist that we can't even begin to imagine? Things that exist all around us all the time, but we do not have the sense to perceive. Now, I'll bet you've never
See, I like when people leave open-ended questions. I don't like when it's like, this is like this, because things are always open to change, right? It depends on how you display the information, right? Kind of like when
There
people
is
leave open-ended like questions.
It's a common misconception that humans only have 5 senses, but the truth is we actually have 7. And no, I'm not talking
All
about
right,
the
bro, just
paranormal
wait.
sixth sense where people claim they can communicate with ghosts, even though that would be pretty cool. Growing up, we're taught that we have 5 senses: sight, smell, taste, touch, and hearing. If you're curious, taste is our oldest sense by a long shot.
Ooh, that's fun to think about.
Oldest sense by is our oldest, and hearing.
Taste is our first one by a long shot. Are we sure about that? To taste something is to like, but would it not be touch? Maybe the first one developed. What I'm thinking in my head is the atoms, the neurons. They touched. They touched, but I don't know if they're like we're tasting each other. Ah! But like, your first sense did not touch, taste to survive, right? Eat food. How would you even go from like not eating food? How would you go from like not eating food to eating food? How did that development happen? We went from a point of not even having the sense of taste. Wait, taste is the way to distinguish the food. Okay, that's interesting. Never mind.
If you're curious, taste is our oldest sense by a long shot, and 2 billion years ago, our ocean-dwelling bacteria ancestors were using it to swim to nearby nutrients.
Interesting. So they were tasting the nutrients, right?
Sight, or at least the ability.
Or what about they were touching it and they were avoiding things to? But I don't know. Who really cares at that point?
To detect light was another bacterial invention. Ocean-dwelling bacteria ancestors were using it to swim to nearby nutrients. Sight, or at least the ability to detect light, was another bacterial invention, but true image-forming eyes didn't evolve until about 570 million years ago with the first multicellular animals. But by this time, most animals had also evolved the ability.
Why did we need the ability to sight? Imagine the first animal that gained the ability to see things. Why would we even? Because like danger over here, danger over there. And then they started forming it out the side of their face. How do you form things when you need something? Like, how would I imagine me forming something? How could you form a mutation? I've got a sixth sense for bad food, LO. Oh shit, I had on-screen captions on and couldn't see that. Thanks, Tori. What happened? I'm sorry. Let me see. Let me catch back up. I'm kind of behind. You need to start showing off that hair, bro. It's long and beautiful. No homo, though. No jokes. Aaron J, I'm so tempted to cut it all off, bro. I promise you. I'm not even trolling. I know that was like 7 minutes ago. My bad. I'm in the past right now. I'm so tempted to shave it all off. I feel like I'm holding a lot of baggage, and maybe this will release it. No joke. I'll release my baggage. Bah, bah, bah. That was weird. I'm sorry.
Sense touch. Smell had to wait another 70 million years. Once our ancestors moved out of the ocean and onto land, it wasn't until 225 million years after that that animals developed fully functioning ears. And the last two that we seem to leave out pretty often is our sense of heat, which is pretty obvious, and
sense of heat. I feel like that's too broad. It would be our sense, our detectory senses. Our sense of detectory? I don't know.
The last one is our sense of gravity, to know our posture, where our limbs are, and whether or not
gravity. Our sense of motion.
We're falling. Sense of heat, which is pretty obvious. And the last one is our sense of gravity, to know our posture, where our limbs are, and whether or not we're falling. There is this common misconception.
Okay, interesting, I guess. How many videos did he make on this?
That we've all been told is that humans only have 5 senses: sight, smell, taste, touch, and hearing. And if you are curious,
see, I'm the type of curious one to like see how did he distinguish all the different ones, and he might have actually just made them all the same.
Lies that we've all been told is
he's about to say it again. If you're curious,
taste is actually our very first and oldest sense that we have. And about 2 billion.
See, this is where I do my due diligence. You know how I said, oh, he makes me happy. What he makes me... This is me like the opposite side. Like, let me see if he's being a little. My phone's about to die. My bad, sorry. Camera died. Yo, look, that's me stuck in time. Anyway, sorry. 1 second. Hold on.
Million years ago, our ocean-dwelling bacteria ancestors were using it to swim to nearby nutrients. Sight, or at least the ability to detect light, was another bacterial invention, but true image-forming eyes didn't evolve until about 570 million years ago, with the first multicellular animals. By this time, most animals had also developed the ability to sense touch as well. Smell didn't come around for another 70 million years, once our ancestors moved out of the ocean and...
Okay, very interesting, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see. That's exactly it. In wrong spot. What were you saying, Tori? Sorry. What were you saying? That's exactly it. What were you talking about? Sheffy, my bad, bro. Oh shit, I had on-screen captions. I didn't even see what you said, Mike. I'm sorry, I missed it. Nice done. I thought you had it. It would have been right about 17 seconds too. Chert was an awesome guess. Yo, I swear I thought I'd cooked on that one. I really thought I did. Swirl Twirl. SWIRL. Sorry, let me play this. Swirl and Twirl. No, I gotta save this song for when it you know when the time is right. I gotta save that one. Sorry, it's time right now to listen to this though. It's that time. It's always that time. I put up some liminal type messages. Some liminal type message. What is a liminal? Subliminal or liminal? Occupying a position at or on both sides of a boundary or threshold, relating to a transitional or initial stage of a process. Apparently I exited out of Discord. I don't remember how. And it goes like this. Got some liminal type messages. Liminal. I gotta look up what it means again. Occupying a position at or on both sides of a boundary or threshold. I'm too dumb right now. I'm too dumb to understand this. You're at the top, but simultaneously not at the top. This is my bad. This is scaring my brain. What's happening? Good one, Tori. Definitely thinking it ends with an L. I don't think I use the R anymore. I gotta like swilts. Is that a word? Twirl. TW, no. Oh, let me go back to straight. What can I do right here? I know there's something. I'll get some sleep. That way I'm fully awake for our session. Have a good night. Yo, Charlie, have a good night, brother. Appreciate you. See you tomorrow, bro. Have a good night. Good night, BT. Appreciate that zonked. Mantis shrimp can see in all 12 dimensions. Hold on. What? Wait, and why are you saying 12 dimensions? Hold on. Wait, what? Goes like this. Mantis shrimp. 12 dimensions. Huh?
Mantis shrimps have super-powered eyes. Rather than just 3 color photoreceptors like humans have, these shrimps have 12. If their brains work the same way that human brains do, that would mean that they would be able to see the world in an exquisite level of detail, and easily identify even the slightest changes in color. But in practice, they're
what color is a carrot?
Changes in color. But in practice, their little shrimp brains
carrot
don't
is a
seem to
carrot.
use all that information. Scientists are
Okay, wait, who's supposed to say scientists what?
Mantis shrimps information. Scientists offered shrimps their favorite snack if they could parse the difference between a range of colors. But they actually performed about 5 times worse than humans. Which leaves us with a mystery. Why is it that mantis shrimps have...
So these dudes have superpowers in their eyes, but they're kind of dumb.
Just a reminder that there's not a single soul on Earth that can...
Its limbs snap forward.
Shout out. See you tomorrow, Zez. Good night, Zeus. For sure, Chevio Silva. should taste helps us identify poison. It's blended with smelling. We wouldn't be able to smell without taste. Taste helps us identify poison. It's blended with smelling. Yo, that's really interesting. You froze so? Yeah, sorry about that. It was probably like, fuck, what's that? Fuck. Basically, I froze, charge your phone. Sorry. I had long hair like yours, and once I cut it, I felt so much better. I'm not sure why. It's just freeing. I don't know. Dang Zonk. Yeah, my bad, y'all. My phone straight up died. I could go swing, but no L, right? Yeah, Aaron, that's what I think that's the point I'm at, bro. I genuinely think that's where I'm at. I got this goop on my head now. I can't see. Hey, yo. I have long hair like Silva too, Aaron, except it's a lot more curly and red. I honestly love it when people have long curly hair, like long hair. Not necessarily curly. I love it when people have long hair because they're like, back in the day when I grew up, you had to have short hair, you know, like guys didn't have long hair. That's cool, Zonk. I liked it, but living in Australia peak summer was long. Yo, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's so hot right now. My hair almost touches my butt when I sit. That's pretty freaking long. Mine's like quarter down my back. In Aussie, I'd braid ice in my hair. Wow, that's smart. I was trying myself. Uh-oh. Swift. No F. Interesting. I could like also like Swilt? S-W-I-L-T? Is that a word? Thought it was, bro. Wilt. Ay-ya-ya-ya! Ay-ya-ya-ya! The thing that sucks with long curly hair is that it tangles up a bunch, Aaron. No, you're absolutely right, Zong. It tangles up so much. And every time I put on my hoodie, like, that happens a lot. Dude, I hate the way that Be Right Back 1 minute looks so much. I have to fix it, like, right now. What is making it so ugly? I understand. It's like the font. Oh, I changed the font, bro. Select font. What's the best font? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Anyways, whatever. Oh god, I messed this up. Alright, I'm just about to send something. Let's screw it. I've seen hippies stick ice in their dreadlocks. It seems nice. That'd probably be, I'm sure it's a way to cool off. My hair is a mix between Hispanic curls, Native American dead straight, and European waves. Yo, that is insane. My hair is almost every type. Although barbers and stylists hate it. What do you get when you get a haircut, Sheffy? Do you just tell them a trim? I love Chongus font. What do you mean? All right, hey, I respect it. Wilts? Tori, that's what I was trying to get in my head, bro. I swear I wanted this word. You know what kept popping in my head? Twirls, twills, still. Like, I couldn't think of it, bro. Wilts. This was like what I was trying to pop in my head, I swear. W-I-L-T-S. That's perfect. Okay. It's interesting. Is it like that, sir? No, it's not ever gonna like be like that. It's gonna have to be S blank blank. What's this? Shire? Shern. Tell me. Get a fade when it's short, 2 to 3 inches on top, 1 to 5 on the side. You get a fade, bro? You don't get a fade nowadays. What do you just get? You get a trim? I dye it sharp blue when it's short. Oh, Yo, Chevy, I know what you look like, you know, sort of what you look like. So I just think of like long hair. Could not think of it being short, like a fade. Smirk, thank you, Tori. That's it. Bang! Me too, hello. When's the last time you had a fade, bro? All right, watch this. This one is actually gonna be in 26 seconds. Oops, hold on. 26 seconds. Uh-oh, I already forgot how that goes. All right, I lost. I'm sorry. Freak, bro. I try to be cool. I'm not cool. I don't know what my issue is trying to use all vowels. I can't think of anything with the U. I'll just have to go like basic, right? It doesn't use the E or Y. I don't like this. All right, I'll just have to. Good idea. Thanks for being here, Aaron J. Appreciate you, bro. It's been a while. Brush. B-R-U-S-H. I could rock that. I like Stuck. It's not bad to save a vowel for a future guest. That's true. Buyer. Yeah. The only reason why I can't do that is because the U goes right here. You know what? Mike wants brush, bro. Let's send it. You're right, Solid. We could send something weird every now and then. Yeah. Yeah. All right. What would go at? There's no way the U goes at the end, right? Is it possibly at the beginning? Is it possibly at the beginning? Damn, bro. Ass. That's like. Chevy with the short hair. And wait, why is he smiling at me like that though? You know how they say how light-skinned people smile? How they like rub their hands and they smile? Why is he squinting? Why is he aura farming on me right now? Why you look like Ninja? Who is that, Ninja? Get your ninja looking. This is who I'm interested in. I'll just play. Shout out Chef. No joke, you look like Ninja in that. Yo, this is like me watching you, watching me, watching you. We're stuck in like a never-ending watching cycle. Yo, Zonked. If you don't know, bro, we got some AI. Watch this AI. This is Sheffy. Actually, Chevy edited this. This is not even a real human. Double barrel shotgunning. Hold on. Look at this, bro. This is AI. That's close to me now. It's Sheffy right now. Oh, bro, ripping the beezy. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Okay, let's see. Let's get back to this. Cat looks huge. It does, bro. That's a big boy. I swear he's smiling at me like this. Hold on, I'll show you. Rubs hands like Birdman gift. Bro is like smiling at me like this. Like, why is he like rubbing his hands, smiling at me like that? He's gonna rub his hands like Birdman. Maybe this one. Yeah. I feel like he's rubbing his hands at me, bro. Anyways. Shout out. Wait, what's the cat's name, bro? When it was me and you. She was? Oh. Sorry. She uncle? Sorry to hear that, Chevy, if that's what happened. I'm sorry, bro. Dory! Ah! Ah! A stoner confirmed? Hey, yo! And you lean to kiss me. That was AI, buddy. That was AI. That's Silva. This AI. Yo, Tori, what? That cat taught me how to speak cat. No way. Chevy, how do you speak cat, bro? How do you speak cat, bro? That's a good pick. That was a sweet pick. Ninja with blue hair. Say this wasn't Sheffy. Yo, that's a setup. Thank you for being here, bro. What's up, random? Look at this setup. That's clean. Gonna play body cam solo? I had body cam, bro. I actually returned it recently. Not recently, I returned it though. Is this the lobby for body cam? Is this on console? This has to be PC, right? I actually bought it. I was playing it. It was fun. It was pretty cool. I returned it though. What's up, CEO of Random? Let me turn on my phone. Hold on.
How can they say that this is love when it goes like this?
Anyway, shout out to Tori. She just literally bopped on our head top. That was impressive. Her name is Rumpel. Oh, only like 20% of orange cats are female. Whoa, that is interesting. She's alive. It was my ex's cat. Okay, good, bro. I thought something bad happened. He had UNDLO? Wait, what is that, Tori? Next time you and me are on call, I'll talk to your cats. Google image flux pavilion. You're gonna talk to my cats, bro? What are you gonna tell them? Hold on. Let me reset this up. Yo, if you could talk to your animal, yo, honestly, if you could talk to your pet, what would you ask them? If you could talk to your pet, what would you ask them? I would ask my cat. I would be like, yo, that's a great question. What would I ask my cats? That's who I get mistaken for, the ninja? More than ninja? Google image flux pavilion. Bro, not who? Shout out Flux Pavilion. I have no idea what this is. Shout out Sheffy's alter ego. Nice. Shout out Tori. Yeah, PC, bro. It's so fun. CEO is me. CEO of Random. Oh, that's you, Aaron? No way. Bro, I always wondered who it was. No way. Do you have Aaron J in here? Hold on. I was like, bro, who is this? No wonder, the picture, bro. No, I knew the picture from somewhere. Bro, crazy. You've been here for a while, too. Yeah, Aaron J, bro. Appreciate you, man. I had no idea that was you, man. That's crazy. Appreciate y'all hanging out, man. Listen to me. Thank you for being early subscribers to the show. It's easy to watch big streamers fall in the, in the wave of, and, I enjoy doing that sometimes, too. Thank you for supporting the very beginning of this. This is the beginning. Appreciate y'all. I really do. What is this? Okay. I would ask my dog why he gets up on the couch when he's not supposed to. No, bro, you cannot waste it on that. You can only talk to him for 1 minute, bro. You gotta have the deepest, darkest conversation of all time. Not dark, but... I talked to my landlord's German Shepherd, just like everyone else in the house. He listens amazingly. Yo, Sheffy, you do not speak dog. Do you speak all animal? You speak all animals? I be lurking. Shout out my boy Snaky with the lurk. The lurk and jerk. What? That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Exile, actually? Wait, what do you say to your German Shepherd? To the dog? All right, listen, this is what I would ask my cat. I would say, yo. No joke, I would ask my cat, I would ask one of my cats, I was like, bro, where do you go every day? Where do you go, bro? Be safe, please. He like always is coming back hurt and stuff. Wait, why is 20% of cats, let me see. My bad. Why is 20% of cats, orange cats, female? Or not female, wait. Only 20% female. That's a weird number. Spire. Stire? Is this word? S-T-I-R-E. Ay-ya-ya-ya. No, I put the R in the same spot. Man, not smart. At least I got 2. Not smart, though. It'd be like wine. Chime. Ay-ya. Why? So I need to use an H for sure. Probably M, HM, HMN, something like that. Ever since I watched Dr. Doolittle back in the day, I haven't stopped trying to communicate with animals. Dr. Doolittle, bro. That was a good movie. That's hilarious. Reminds me of a quote, if a lion could speak, we could not understand him. All right, let me try to understand what that's saying. If a lion could speak, we could not understand him. What is it trying to say? I speak meow with cats. I speak English with every other animal. That is hilarious. So cats have their own distinct meow. Based? That is super based. While? Yeah. Whine, while, chime. Okay, so maybe a W it also. Frown, F-R-O-W-N, no, H-M-N-W. I feel like we can get something, wine, W-H-N. The wine gets all 3 of these. Maybe I go wimp. Wimp for like a lot of letters. W-H-I-M-P. Yo, that's pretty good. Spire. It could still be like C-H. No. I don't know. Is this good? Be honest. Ah! Have you seen that? You've seen that. Sorry. I tell him he's a good boy and to stop trying to bully the neighbor's dogs and to speak quieter when he's outside. Yeah, Chevy, have they ever talked to you back though? Did they tell you anything back? Even if a lion used human words, its experiences, instincts, worldview, and behaviors are so radically different from ours that true understanding might be impossible. Okay, now that definitely opened up the viewpoint for me. But let's see, if it spoke English, I think that was it. Now we're just playing semantics, but that is actually a really cool line of thinking because they wouldn't know anything about, like, they wouldn't be able to form sentences, but if they spoke English, then they would like know like how we talk, right? So that's kind of a little different, but like, I get the point. I get the point of that. And it's really cool and thought provoking. because it's lived such a drastic different life. Like, it doesn't understand the word predator and hunt and like scared and stuff, right? That's really cool to think about. Women, I love women. That's right. Quick, look at my cock comments somewhere in the Discord. Someone might not have done it yet. Wait, Snakey, you're right. Actually, my boy Snakey always gets some runtime. Because he just loves, you know, a little respect for my boy Snakey. Are required to repopulate. Same with men. Interesting. Now the line would be like, meat good, you meat you good, right? I wonder what its first word would be if it was like hungry. Cats do when I speak meow. They meow back. I meow at my cat and they meow back sometimes. It might be like talking to a crazy person. I imagine a lion would say, I want meat over and over and over, something like, yo, that's a good point to put. Wimp is better? You like wimp, Tori? Let's send it. Wine? Let's send wimp. No! What? No, it's W-I-M-P. It's no H. No, that's bad. It's W-I-M-P. I'm dumb for that. We all love... Hey, yo! Snakey. Speak for yourself, brother. Wimpy. Oh, but I'll waste the Y. All right, let me cook again. I didn't know wimp wasn't a word. Well, I like it. I like it a lot. W-H-E-L-P. That bangs, bro. Wipe is crazy. Wipe what? I think it's wine. It could be wine, yeah. So what we're doing, Zonked? Oh, bad. 1 second. What we're doing, Zonked, remember earlier? We already have the I and the E, right? So we're trying to save these letters. We're trying to not use these anymore, but obviously we have to use like one letter, right? We have to use one vowel to like create a word, right? So we're trying to not use this I or the E, either one, and get as many. So for example, W, H, L, P, we get 4 free letters for this. And it's wild. Wow, that was incredible. Bop, bop, bop. That was a... What did I have? 699. Nice. I had wimp. W-H-I-M-P. It would have been good. W-H. This bang, though. Shout out to Solid. Whelp. 699. I was wrong. Well, that's okay. Nice. Wimpy. I'm fucking hungry now. I'm tired now to sleep for 20 hours. Wait, dude. I'm tired now to sleep for 20 hours? I'm fucking hungry now. I'm tired now to sleep for 20 hours? Wait, a 20-hour sleep would be crazy. What are you saying, Chevy? Are you actually hungry or are you tired? What do you mean? You saying you could sleep for 20 hours? You buns? Anyway, 700, then we're gonna not wrap the Johnson up. We'll probably watch a few more videos, talk a little bit about life, maybe do a connections, then we'll wrap this Boris Johnson, Johnson & Johnson, Jonathan Johnson, Dwayne Johnson, the Hulk Johnson, Amy Jo Johnson, O'Toodles Johnson, the Johnson family, Andre Johnson, Calvin Johnson, Chad Johnson. Wait, Calvin Johnson, wait, Andre, I think those might be the same Johnsons. The Portal Johnson, I can't remember. Is there a dude named Ricky Johnson? I want there a dude I want a Ricky Johnson or a Richard Johnson. I kind of need one of those. I need some Johnson. What? That's not what I meant. 1 second. That's not what I meant. I reversed that. I take that one back. Cave Johnson. Shout out my boy Cave. I have such a hard time remembering that one. Try to name 10 Johnsons off the top of your head right now. Going on 5 here? Sorry, Tori. Let's wrap this Johnson up. Tori, give me the last word. I'll let you solve this one. Or not solve it, but I'll let you have the last final word. Whatever word you want to send, we're gonna send it for Tori. Johnny Sins, bro. I keep forgetting him too, bro. That's a goat. LOL, that's a lion talking. Honk shoe, honk shoe. A lion says, I'm fucking hungry. Now I'm tired. Now to sleep for 20 hours. I get it. Yeah. Dude, did you know cats sleep for 2/3 of their life? For 2/3 of their life. 2/3 of their life, they're asleep. Isn't that crazy? Watch the DM vid real quick. Don't show stream. Follow the directions. It'll take you to 5 minutes. Let's see. Are you saying to do this on stream? Or like watch it after stream? I'm watching it right now. Holy bejeebers! I can't hear the audio to it right now, but it looks kind of crazy. Anyways, interesting. Cave Johnson going Johnny Sins. Johnson Sins. A warm spot in the sand on a beach. Damn, Tori. Raise. Tori! This is not a Bayou situation. This is a Y-O-U. O-U-Y? Two thirsts. That was 2/3. W Johnny Sins for getting 1 million followers on Insta. W Johnny Sins, bro. That's a man of culture. Now watch it now, but off stream. I got you. Yeah, that is. Was that? Did you just do that? Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are goats. Thank you for being early to the show. I swear. We're gonna blow. Our Johnson? No, that's not. No. I'll work on that one. Let me work on that one. I'll be back. I'll be back with that one. Do I just go donut? Donut. Just leave out the Y? Is the Y? It's an E. D-O-N-U-T. That kind of bangs. E? Donut? Let's bang it. Okay, is this a blank OO situation? N-O blank blank E? No one? There's no way that's how that's spelled, right? Noble? Ooh, I like that. Absolute fire. Donut? Wait, did you say? Okay, I thought we said donut at the same time. Yeah, donut banged, bro. What's y'all's favorite kind of donut? Me personally, objectively, the best donut, I'm gonna say it. You already know what I'm gonna say. Objectively, there's only one donut that's the best, and I'm gonna say it. Noble's Fire? Chocolate iced? Okay, that's okay. That's a fair opinion. It's not objective, it's a fair opinion. Maple cream stick? Wait, that sounds incredible. Hold on. What? Maple cream stick? Donut. Yeah. You're right. I do love these things. I don't know what, but these things look beautiful to me. I love them. If it has like the little red on the inside, yeah. Okay, objectively, do y'all want me to tell y'all the best donut ever? Nice, yo, Mike. Hey, yo, Mike. Syposazidly. Nice. Nice. Can you see that? Yeah. Nice. Anyways, what was it? Translate. Syposazidly. No, I don't have it anymore. Freak. Syposazidly. I think this was it.
Sipasadly.
No, that wasn't it. I'm gonna find that. I should have typed it in the Discord, bro. Dang it. I'm gonna type that in the Discord after stream. What's up, Dianu? Hey, Rockstar. What's up, D? Rockstar? I appreciate that. Okay, objectively, the best donut. Hear me out. It's objective. It's not objective. It's a donut hole. It's the hole in the donut. What? Yeah, anyways, it's the hole of the donut. A correctly made French cruller for me. A French cruller? Am I a child for liking donut holes? Be honest. Hold on, my entire stream is lagging out. Can y'all hear me? Oh god. Yo, can y'all still hear me? My like OBS is geeking out. I can hear you? Yeah, okay. Because I can't see anything. Is my camera frozen? You're frozen, but I hear you. Interesting. Yeah, my entire like I can't even like alt tab. Hold on, it's this. Yeah, it's not even popping up. Like I can't see chat or anything. Hold on 1 second. How would I fix this? Task manager? Interesting. Basecamp Cook? Pick Pros? Yeah. I'm trying to fix it. I can't even look at my OBS Studios right now. Like, the only way I could fix this is if I closed out my stream. Oh, wait. Oh, I found a hack. Here, we're back. But it's still frozen. Oh, interesting. Dang, bro, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. And I look kind of stupid. And I look stupid on this. Bro, what do I do? It's just frozen. I can't even like change anything. I can't turn my camera off. I can't even click it. I'm getting this red little X. Red circle line through it. I'm getting this thing. Every time I like, whenever I hover over it, it's just nothing. It's like frozen. Yeah, bro. I don't want to exit out anything because it might end the stream. Yeah. Okay, let me see. How can I do this? Let me see. I can read chat like this. Restart if you have to. We will come back. You're good. Stream like this. Restart the stream or computer. You may be able to close and reopen quickly. The stream may not close. All right, let's see. Let me see. I'm going to try to close it. I'll be right back in 1 minute. If anything happens, I'm sorry. Be right back. I got to end the thing and then come back and bye.